Beep boop. Hello? Hello, chat. I'm sorry, I'm very late again. Who would have thought, huh? Surprise, surprise. Wah. Hello. Hello, M. Hi, Astra. Hi, Sia as well. Mambo. Mambo posting well before I was live. Hello, everyone. If everyone didn't just leave already because I was late. Hi. Just checking my notifications, make sure they went out okay, so that's good. Fuck, I forgot to swirl nicotine juice after mixing and got hit with twice the nicotine dose I expected. Nice. Well done. Good job. There's an easy solution to this, and it's not being addicted. Skill issue. I'm joking, but don't... Whatever. Hello. Hi. You know, I'm taking this week off work. I've had all day today to just do whatever the fuck I want, and I still managed to be late. I still managed to get distracted 5 minutes before stream starts, so... Nothing is fixing me, I think, at this point. There's no coming back from it. I can't be fixed. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do, I think. If even with all this extra time I can't manage to be on time, I don't think there's any ever being on time. I'm never gonna get it. Okay, let me just post those. Why is it not posting? Okay, it just takes a while to upload the image. Easy, and that one too. Nice. Hello. I'm mostly here now, I think. Mostly. Wait, hold on. Why is it like this? There we go. Should be fine. Hello! Okay, right, I need to plug myself into the game. I can't find the same intro music I used to use. It's like gone from YouTube again. Keeps getting fucking removed. All the good songs I use for my intros get removed from YouTube, so I can't play them. So annoying. I need to just like save the audio files and use them locally, but I don't want to do that. It's too much annoyance. Anyway, let's plug myself into the game. Where is it? There it is. Aha. Hello. We're in. I can't believe how tired I was last week playing this game. Do my messages go through now? Hello, Sia. I haven't seen any since you last said Mambo, so... hi. The last message of yours that I saw said Mambo, and that's it. I guess you're having message issues? Mambo. The Mambo posting is getting intense right now. There's like more of those Chinese videos just appearing from nowhere. Where are they coming from? I previously attempted to say hi. There we go. Nice. Hello. Hi hi. So, last stream I fell asleep. Last stream I fell asleep in this room. And it was quite embarrassing. Hello Ichi. Didn't even know Makitane House's personality, just Mambo. Yeah, all I see is just Mambo posting. It's all that exists, I think. I don't think there's anything more to the character. I think entirely just Mambo. I don't know. I feel like I'm broken right now. I need to... Something's up with my settings and I don't know how to fix them. Something's wrong. It's really annoying, like something is just very slightly wrong, and it's hard to fix on the fly. So I'm just gonna have to like live with it and hope everything's mostly okay. I think everything's mostly okay. It's just, it's annoying me. It's probably not even noticeable to chat, but it's annoying me. Also, what camera do we want today? Because I can do 2 cameras now. It kind of looks cool with the BB model here in this angle. How do we feel about this angle? Or, you know, I can choose between whichever now. I set it up with hotkeys, so if we wanted to, we can just go for this. You get to see slightly more of the game. Ever so slightly, but not really that much. More of me and more of the game in that case. I like the further shot. I think some people do, some people might not like the further shot, I don't know. It's a bit of a gambling... a bit of a gamble on like who prefers what. The masses want more Joffy. I could just like make more of me on screen, but I don't think that's quite what you mean. I can just leave it like this and see how it goes. I don't think I want to always use the side cam, I'm not sure. I like the face-on cam pretty well, it's pretty standard, you know. But the side-on cam's quite nice for some things. I think it fits this stream layout quite nicely. I'm not sure. I'll go with this for now and just see how it goes. If it gets distracting or weird or people like mention it in chat, then I'll change it back. It's easy to do, so yeah. Anyway, we're looking for Jinako again. She's in this big room somewhere. Yeah, last time I played the game I fell asleep mid-stream because I was very tired, and this level is very interesting. Not. I think I killed all these things last time, just experience. Oh, that is a long detection range, hello. I was not expecting to fight this thing immediately, but okay. What are we doing? Just guessing, because I have no idea. I guess we're doing fine. It's worth it for the extra experience, at least, I suppose. More experience is always worth it. With those giant bones, hell yeah. Look at that. That's so cool. I love the background, the deeper we go. There was like a notch in the wall or something up here, wasn't there? I wonder if she's in here. Oh yeah, there was a house here, I remember this. Oh no, what saw me? No? Okay. Yeah, we saw this last time, there was a tiny little house here. This is a model house, I guess. It seems like it has some meaning behind it. Well, isn't this cute? Shall we look at the interior? The door won't open. It's welded shut. The saber speaking behind me, I search over the model house. I see. The doors and windows really are decorations. Instead, the roof opens. Okay. This be an item folder? Leave it alone for now, maybe? I don't think I've explored the whole full arena yet. Let me check. There might be something else. Oh god. No, go away. I'm not sure if I looked out over the whole arena yet. Because Jinako could be anywhere, she could even be in the middle, I don't know. I don't think I've looked in the middle for her. That's where Kana is, and he can't find her. Forced to open my house.wad. Yeah. You know, I've never actually, like, fully explored that, thing. It sounds like it's something that I should have explored, but I haven't. I've never really been into, like, the whole Doom scene. I think there's nothing else to find. I understand that it's like a cool, impressive, mod. Or WOD, I guess. But still. Ah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna save off here again. I'm gonna just refuel everything and then come back to that house, I guess. Oh hey Kana, there's a door here now. This wasn't here before, was it? What's up? Kana is standing in the same spot, but some detail of the labyrinth has changed. The door that wasn't there before has appeared inside Kana. Also, its design is familiar. If this blatant thing is a trap, then she may just be throwing in the towel. No hints of any changes in Kana as expected. He's exactly as tranquil now as when we first encountered him on this layer. Reta, that man is showing no hostility. Should we ask him about the location of what we're looking for? Anyway, we can't just not investigate this door here. The problem is Kana. Oh. What if I said I'm going through here? Is there no choice but for us to fight? Is Jiniko is behind this door? I'm gonna ask him, do we have to fight? If you wish to go through that door, then go. You have work to do now. I have no intention of stopping you. However, there's something I must ask. Do you happen to have the key to this house? Without that key, the door won't open. If you try to break it down, I'll hold you back with all my might. Be good and search for the key. That's the fastest way. Oh, okay, so we need a key. The door is shut tight. Looks like we need a key to open it. We could go through with breaking it down, but then we'd have to be ready to fight Kana. Let's search for the key instead. I wonder, where could that key be? Let's look around a bit more. So if there's anywhere in this big square it could be, basically. We didn't fight the square enemies here. I think last time I was just skirting around the edges of the whole arena. Oh. Unfortunate. Using a skill? Okay. Fine. Ow. Big smacks. Okay, we're good. This should be finishing off, I think. Nice, easy. Okay. Hi, Nova. Ichi says, I like how Hakuno just hears that and goes, that aura farmer would trash us, do the mechanic instead. Yeah, yeah. Kano's too powerful, just standing there. Nova says hi, listening in at work again. Hello. I read those messages completely out of order, but hello. Hi. Right. It's okay. They're tougher than they look, these ones. They were just like basic enemies in the beginning, but now they're actually a threat. Oh shit, I forgot about the skill. Nice. I'm assuming that Jiniko wouldn't just be like in the center of the room somewhere. She likes to hide up against the wall. Wow, my internet is absolutely struggling. Oh no, Sia. I'm sorry. If it's rough, maybe you can turn down the quality setting on the stream. Like, instead of streaming at source quality, turn it down a bit? I don't know. Ah. Ah. Sets you to 144p. Sometimes I feel like I need to do that. Just set myself at 144p just as a vibe thing. It would fix me for a day. Ow. Hi Kira too. Maybe one of the corners unless you already checked them. I think we know kind of what to do. We have to search for a key, not just search for Jinako. There's like a house we have to like open up, I think. I think these enemies aren't really you know, consequential to what we're doing. I'm not too sure. Nice. Oh, we're very close to another level, which is nice. The only options it gives me are Alto and Source, Valve intro sound effect. Aw, I thought it gave you more if I was an affiliate, but I guess not. Interestingly, the door is marked as like an enemy or a barrier or something. Okay. I'm gonna go back to check the house. Anywhere else to go from here? No. Bottle house, what should I do? Search it. Item folder? Is the key item going to be in here? I place my hands on the roof and try opening it like a treasure chest. Suddenly... You've been ensnared in a teleporter trap. Welcome to Caelid, fucker. A trap? Hmm? Predator, where have you gone? Ah! My Predator vanished again! Okay, great. I'm getting it might be mobile app jank preventing other options from showing. Oh, maybe. I don't know. If you're watching on mobile, then good luck. God save you. Please, Jinako, I don't want to go back to Celia. No, please. Not the fucking shrimp cave. Oh no, this isn't Cargo to Caelid. I wished for a redo. To redo my life. Up until I was 15 years old, I thought that the way as if it wasn't. I thought that way as if it were natural, and I expected it to happen in the future as if it were natural. As if it were natural. If only I could get that chance. I joined the Holy Grail War, half for fun, half for my wish. Without knowing that it was a serious slaughterfest, a deathmatch where only one person can be left standing. No, I had known the Holy Grail War's rules from the rumours, but not taking things seriously is a bad habit of mine. Countless times so far, I had spent my days with a whatever attitude, so this was the greatest punishment I could have ever deserved. Hi, Jinako. It was Papa who named me Jinako. Mama was Japanese and he loved her just the way she was. Of course, he also loved Japanese culture. I'd like her name to sound a little like a little Japanese girl. Apparently, over something like that, he picked the sound of Jinako. My family wasn't super rich, and I wasn't a 200 IQ genius nor beautiful. But I was pretty happy. A fairly strict household, a fairly princess-like upbringing as an only daughter. One day, Papa and Mama passed away in an unfortunate accident. Jinako confirmed mixed, I guess, yeah. I don't know what her father is. I feel like I'm still, like, annoyingly slightly off. I don't know why, it's really annoying. Very frustrating settings right now are not just right. Okay, there we go. I think settings are fixed. They were just bugging me. Keep setting off the fire alarms. Sobbing? What, the people at your work? Oh no. I won't even ask for your privacy, but Jesus. That's annoying. One day, Papa and Mama passed away in an unfortunate accident. Since we were in the upper middle class, I received a handsome inheritance. Although, one could also view it as enough money for a single girl to keep food on the table for the rest of her life, if she lives modestly. Jinako obtained inheritance. That's when the curtains opened on my new life as a winner. Obviously, I didn't move up to high school. There was no point after all. I guess my love for accumulating little things little by little meant that I was an otaku at heart. I holed up in my house and immersed myself in the world of the internet. I had tons of friends over in Peace Journal. You can live off your inheritance, Jinako. You can just chill and not have to work, so basically you're a winner? My internet friends were jealous and constantly fawned over me. Sometimes there would be people saying dumb stuff out of envy, but it wasn't all that bad of a daily life. As long as this lifestyle keeps up, everything will be good, I thought. I celebrated the continuing of this lifestyle. This lifestyle. Who would have guessed that this lifestyle would go on for 15 years? Oh, she spent like half her life just rotting at home on the internet. Papa gave me the name Jinako. He was ordinary and a bit chubby. Sometimes so Sometimes so mediocre that it ticked me off, but I loved him. Rather than love Mama, I admired her. Mama was so kind and pretty that she was way out of Papa's league. My family wasn't super rich, and I wasn't a 200 IQ genius nor beautiful. But I was still pretty happy. I had no wish for anything special, but to make up for it, I had a realistic, down-to-earth happiness. Rotting, it really was a Kaled trap. Notice how it says like she wanted a redo, and then we're kind of redoing the beginning of this segment again? In a way, and now she's facing away from the camera instead. And yet, one day, Papa and Mama just disappeared. While out shopping, a dump truck that should have stopped at the light rammed through. They just disappeared without a trace. My world was plunged into darkness, and then my mind was in darkness, even after the funeral ended. In such a state, I received my inheritance. I didn't go on to high school, since nobody told me to go. I dragged myself into seclusion. I mean, I had money for life. No one could bother me. Who could blame me if I used entertainment as an escape? My internet buddies were nice to me. As long as you don't step on any toes, those friendships last forever. For a year, 5 years, even 10 years. 15, perhaps? Until my friends, first one and then another, started saying I'm moving on. Because they needed money. Because they were getting married. Because their life was a mess. Nah, come on. You know NEETs are the real winners. I would bluff by signing off with my usual line. On the internet, Jinako was a revered game champ. But on returning to the real world, all that sat there was an indecipherable human being. Financially, I had nothing to worry about. Living expenses would be no obstacle until my dying day. I could live like this my entire life. My entire life like this? Ah, there I go again. I go full snail mode when this happens. My head misty, I end up sleeping with sheets piled all over me to escape it all. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I mean, I'm popular on the internet, and I don't need to go outside, and I could get my hands on almost anything. Oh, but... Unaware, and before I had even realised it, I had answered with my usual phrase, whatever. And then, it was like I had left something important behind. Whoa, snail. Snail mode? Yeah. It's like Samus in the Morph Ball, you know? It's cozy and comfortable. It was right around when I heard rumours of the Holy Grail War. The claims were that the winner would be granted any wish. I was confident when it came to games, and to be honest, I also believed that the Holy Grail War was a live or die thing. On PJ, Asia's Game Champ, lol, Peace Journal, Asia's Game Champ, lol, said, oh, this is, Asia's Game Champ, this has got to be, fucking Shinji then. Right? Because, like, he was the Asian champ, and then Jinako's, what, like the... a champ from elsewhere, I think? Don't know. This the losers will die stuff is just clickbait. Like, this game predates the... this game predates the term clickbait, but then because of the translation coming out after it, it's like, they put it in. It might be Shinji, I don't know, it could be. It could not be, I don't know. Despite that post, I took it to be the real deal. I mean, people die so easily. Life isn't anything special. What made the Holy Grail War special wasn't the death aspect, it was the part about granting any wish. That's why I joined. I joined half out of curiosity, and just a little bit out of desperation. I wished for a redo. To redo my life, up until I was 15 years old, I thought that way as if it were natural, and I expected it to happen in the future as if it were natural. To attend high school normally, to go out into society normally, to grow old normally. Looking back at it now, that wish was nonsense, trivial. Frankly, I was just scared. I would have been happy with any boring old life, really. Ichi says this is just reminding me Gouda FGO joined Chaldea because she answered a wanted ad and they kidnapped them. I love that that's actually how that happened too. Yeah. Just fucking yoinked. And then you become the last master of humanity from answering a fucking newspaper ad. However, I had given up on my life. And now that I was reflecting on my life, I just wanted to run away. No one told me anything about this. I had completely forgotten about how much of a coward I am. I really did think that dying here was possible, but I was cocky and thought I would make it to the end. No. This is hell by the talented mass. I'm nothing special. I won't be able to survive even a single battle. And I was such a winner on the internet. I'm just going to lose here badly. I probably can't even do 1 damage. That's why I have to run away. If I can just hide in some place where there's nobody, everything should eventually work itself out again. I don't even have a single friend here. I've always been alone. That's the life I ended up choosing for myself. So I have to run away or else. All I have left is this persona, and if that also falls apart, I really will be full of nothing. I'll hurry to a dark room like I always do. Once I lock the door and cover myself with the futon, I'll be fine. I'll quick swap into the regular Jinako. So please don't unlock the door. Don't take away my best brave face and crack it wide open. Don't look at who I really am and laugh. No one will never come. No one, no one. There's no hope of anyone ever coming into my room. Goofy as fuck. Poof? What kind of magic trickery is this? You just appeared like poof. I wonder if that was a part of Jinako's mind just now. My sights fail again as fall again on the model house. Stored inside the open roof was a small key. Obtained secret key. Every description on it? Key obtained from the miniature house. I wonder what door this key is to. Speaking of Tiger, I don't think we have a Tiger side quest open for this level. Not that there's really anything to do here. I'm gonna save in case Kano tries to beat us up. Commence the Tiger. Ah, yeah. I don't think there is one for this level, or this part of the game. Because like, what is there to do? What item is there to find? I don't know. Unless I've already found it. There were 4 item boxes. I don't know. Use that key and that door will open. This will be a rough way to settle things, but sometimes drastic measures are needed, I suppose. Tiger Quest 3, think about feelings? Maybe. It's an introspection quest. Recognize 2chan as the Caled of the internet? True! Realize who your real enemy is. Resident Evil style door opening. I was expecting the camera to move forward, like in Resident Evil. Like as a reference. Explicitly, because, you know, the game would do that. Aww. Who's this, I wonder? After coming out of that birth canal-esque corridor, we see Jinako up ahead. That's Jinako, I think. Probably, just looking at it. Birth canal-esque? I kind of get what they're going for, like it's a redo, a rebirth of Jinako, maybe. It's a bit of a clumsy way of wording it in English. When it comes to being depressed, she just keeps getting upgrades. She's an artisan at it at this point. If she were in an extreme contest of who could use a futon best out of dejection, she could definitely aim for the top. You came this far in again. I could throw every resource I have at you and it wouldn't be enough. What are you, my guardian? A stalker? A Slimako? Kinda. Blob Jinako. What is Jinako to you, Hakunon? A friend. Sort of like a girlfriend, my BFF. A friend. The most sincere one of these. A friend? Really? A friend? That ain't it. Jinako is a dead end to you, Hakunon. A blind alley. A very dead and very ending Terminator. The very worst. Squimshed. Hello, Cabbage. Alright. Let's assume you are my friend. What exactly is a friend? Sleepy face on her 3D model is so cute. Yeah. She has a lot of good face expressions on her model. You're going to flatter me and say, like, someone is definitely looking out for me. A nice person? How do you look out for someone? Only people with that privilege get that pleasure. The only person I'm able to look out for is myself. Jinico's got no family anymore, and I don't feel like making a new one. That kind of thing is super occult. IMO.
知ってる？本当の友達って自分より不幸な人のことを言うんだってば。
Another good 3D model face. Ever heard this? They say friends are actually people who are more miserable than yourself.
そうなりたいんすか？だったらずっと一緒にこの迷宮にいてほしいっす。それで対等っす。
Is that what you want to become, Haganon? Then I want you to stay in the labyrinth with me forever and ever? Then we'll be equals.
でもそれってできないそうだ。外目指してるんでしたっけ？無理だから。私もそう考えてた時期がありました。
There's no way you'd ever agree. You're looking to get out or whatever. As if. I got my hopes up about that for a bit too.
ああ、そういう不幸ポジションでは、シンジ君さんとか結構友達が溢れてるっすよね。
But if we're talking about who's in a miserable position, Shinji would be the premier friend material.
でも決して超キラキラ級サーバントのカルナさんとかは友達に含みません。おかしいって最初から絶対。
I will never be friends with that super brilliant rank sparkling servant Kana. This whole thing was weird from the start. Oh, okay. Jinako. Jinako gets wound up, stomping her foot against the floor. She's been backed into a corner, physically and mentally. She's distancing herself from just about everything, even wanting to drive Kana so far away she can hardly see him, to be alone. Because that's the easiest way she can go on living without worry.
もう何度も言わせんな。
Stop. How many times are you going to make me say it?
構わないでくれっす。ジナコさんにだって友達はいるっす。この世のどこかには。
Stop caring about me, please! Jinako's got friends too, somewhere in this world.
私はまだ本気出してないだけっす。もう来世から頑張るから。
I just haven't been serious, outgoing yet. I'll do whatever in the next life. I will. I recognize this throbbing in my left arm. However, is making Jinako aware of her SG's true nature really the best thing to do? Would this inflict Jinako with an irreversible wound? Will that then be what saved Jinako?
処置なしだな。頭痛がしてきたぞ。
She's incorrigible. Now my headaches are acting up.
これはもはやカルナを招いて面倒を見させてはどうか。ヨガ取って返し、誘導してもよいが。
At this point, how about just asking Kana to look after her? Shall I turn back and guide him here?
いや。まったく、世話好きよな。そなたならばそういう顔をすると思っていた。
No, My goodness, do you like caring for others? I knew you would give me that look. The blank, dead-eyed stare of Aganon. Saber's right. Right now within me, my heart is neither trying to understand Jinako nor trying to save her. It's just, I can't leave her like this, that's all. I won't say something like, I can't abandon you, or don't give up. I'm not her friend, fine. As her neighbor, I have this to tell her. You're not alone, Jinako.
それがさ、それが上から目線だってのがわかんないかな。わかんないんだよね。だって強いから。
Hi, Cabbage. I see the message. I don't think I can see the FFZX one. But cool. Worms. I guess. Come on, do you even get how condescending that sounds? You don't, do you? That's because you're actually strong. You're still not alone, Jinako. Worm joffies greeting each other. Yes. Two worms bump head in the wild. Joffy worms are communing? Yeah. Secret transmissions between the two. They're plotting your downfall in private.
はいはい、一人じゃないっす。みんな仲良くね。
Yeah, I'm not alone. Everyone is getting along swell. You're not alone, Jinako.
私ここにいたいんだから。
Stop it, for real. I want to be here.
どうせ遺体なんだから。死にたいなんだもの。何も感じないんだから。
It hurts anyhow. It's hopeless for me. I don't feel anything, so... So, it hurts. It hurts. It really hurts. Why does it... Gets affirmed once. Immediate SG get? Yeah. I'm lonely. I do love her wiggle. When she's, like, realized. You're not alone.
SG の摘出を確認したわ。名称は一人ぼっちというところかしらね。
I confirmed that you extracted her SG. It's named Loneliness, I suppose. Yeah. Aww. Her SG is Loneliness, huh? The shield partitioning the floor breaks, and the corporeal concentration of the temporary Juniko's body dilutes.
ああ、これって本体が BB に怒られるのかな。それも変な話だ。
Still telling my kids this was Kingdom Hearts. An improvement over Kingdom Hearts for sure. Oh man, I guess BB is going to be mad at my true self. It's weird to think about. Juniko faintly murmurs as if speaking about somebody else. Hearing BB's name startles me to attention, but right now there's nothing indicating that she's going to appear. Not that I could do anything about it, whether I knew beforehand or not.
ひとまずはグッジョブ。また一歩外に近づいたっす。
Good job for now, Hakanon. You're one step closer to the outside.
外に出ても友達がいても行き着くところは同じっすよ。次こそそれを思い知らせてやるっす。逆襲っす。
Even if we escape, even if there are friends, the end result is the same. Next time, I'll make sure you know what I mean. Payback. And she's gone. Leaving but a bed and a blanket.
探索はここまで。続きは休んでからだぞ、マスター。
Huh, I guess we teleported outside the arena. It's like the rest of it's still out there somewhere. Ah, posture check. I will. Thank you, chat. Ugh, ow. My posture's been bad today because I have been sat in my chair basically all day. Fuck. Ah. Just to make sure the entire map is revealed. I have to! I can't not leave a single square unturned. Joffy worm? No, Joffy shrimp. I'm unshrimped now. I've become just like a... What's a shrimp but not curled up? A centipede? Not really, at all. A lobster? I don't know. Lobster. Lobster! Yes! Hashtag my lobster. Yeah, we have information matrix, right? New stuff? No? Oh no, it's Secret Garden, isn't it? Okay, hold on. Let me do the thing. Wait, I can't see that here, can I? No, gallery? Is gallery this? Me when I'm a lobster? Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, it is this. I guess Chiniko's not here right now. Juniko is not in this one for some reason. Okay, that's fine. I guess these are actual scenes, not the SGs. Different menu. I didn't speak to Saber, fuck. Oh, here, I forget it does it like this. Here we go. SG, loneliness acquired, view now, yes. Profile. Jinko Karigiri, 153 centimeters, weight 82 kilograms.
82キロ。余裕の2桁っすよ。
I'm overweight, so what? Home Japan, birthday November 3rd.
11月3日。
I'm around 20 years old, yeah.
25だからね。
No, you're not. You're like 30. I don't want to read her what do you look for in a partner, because it's... I'm gonna gloss over that one. What do you do what do you spend your free time? It's bad, isn't it? It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. So I'm not reading it, and I'm not letting her speak it either. Why did games do this? Non-stop holiday all year round. All the games and net I can take. Why are games like that? Okay, whatever. That's like the third character so far in this game that's had that, I think. Loneliness. Jiniko's second SG. I'm blaming her being raised by forum nuts. You know, Ichi? Exactly, yes. Yeah. She's been raised on fucking 2chan, so of course it's fucking, you know, yikes shit. Bad how? Like she wants an abusive Tumblr daddy, or... Well, more like she likes lil boys. I mean, she is like a 2chan user, so it makes sense. It tracks for her. Anyway. Loneliness, Jiniko's second SG. Wonder if I could make lots of friends. So what if I could make lots of friends? Having too many would be annoying, and having too few would be kinda empty. But alone is always alone. Wake up alone, sleep alone, cry alone, laugh alone. Easy, easy, easy mode. Easy modo. Can't say it's easy for everyone. In games and in life, multiplayer is such an easy path. But friendship between equals, does a luxury like that really exist? Heartbreaking? I know. It's... Can't help themselves, can they? Fucking game devs, stop doing this. So, loneliness. It's said that loneliness is a crucial element in the breeding grounds of art. Through the Moon Cell, this immense library, I gained the form of a servant and answered your call. Then I came to know the value posterity attributed to the myriad works I produced. I was able to find out if I had made ripples. Yes, it's hardly satisfying. I pay no mind to the fact that many judge these works as poor or rubbish. However, those who extol my works are too few. Another 1,000, no, 100, no, I won't ask for much. At least 3 more people, no. Hey, why do you laugh? I presume you're a true hobbyist who understands my art, yes? No matter. Loneliness is the spark of creative works. It, in and of itself, is not a bad thing. Loneliness and art, loneliness and philosophy, loneliness and discipline, loneliness and invention. None make for bad pairs. Still, loneliness by itself is merely poison. Jiniko has nothing but loneliness. She lives as if she were dead. She doesn't really have like an outlet for any of it, does she? Like, she can't funnel it into art or creativity or philosophy or anything. She just is lonely. No bad pairs, only good pairs. Yes. All she's got is gamer? Yeah. Oh, hey, Gawain. No creative outlet for her pain? Yeah. It's what turned her into like a fucking forum user. Well, not even forum. An anonymous image board. My lady, Leo has summoned you. Gawain went out of his way to come by. It seems that he didn't try to use the signal to call me, but instead waited here in the hallway. Leo sent for me, so does this mean he has some personal business with me? A charming explanation. I do believe it's true. Leo seeks to deepen his friendship with you. But unfortunately, he invited you today on the President's capacity. I was told he bids you come to the Student Council room. As emissary to the Perilous Labyrinth, she's enjoyed her rightful after-meal doze quite enough. Oh, he slept in. So basically he wants me to dash off there immediately and not spare a single millisecond. I got it. Please tell him that, or something similar. That makes things easier. I shall take my leave ahead of you. Excuse me. Right, okay. Well, sure, Gawain. I'm still going to pop in and talk to everyone. Maybe I needed to do that? I guess. Miss Tosca and Miss Rani's investigative work has identified important information related to Jinako. Specifically, details about her in the Holy Grail War. Not of her background on Earth, but in the near side of the moon cell. Gatou? Leo brings up the matter in a low tone, contrasted to his usual cheerful ring. Gatou takes over, hand on his chin, nodding, yes. He's acting completely normally, and it's a real letdown. Hear this! Steadily advancing through the Holy Grail War with my god, we came upon one chance where we won effortlessly, a win by default. This opponent that felt like wham, right off the shelf, was no other than Jinako. She chose defeat without putting up a fight. Yeah, would have been nice if you remembered that from the beginning. Would have saved me the pain of this process of elimination, salvaging highly concealed battle data one by one until the very last set. Your fury is warranted, but if you asked the judge if they wanted to know the loser's name, they'd reply there's no need. There's no need to overwrite shame with shame. In any case, Jinako and I were, by nature, incompatible comrades. What does SG stand for in this? SG stands for Secret Garden. It's basically like a facet of your personality that you keep hidden from others. Leo and Rin supplied me with further information. In the opening of the Nearside's Holy Grail War, Jinako discovered the protected, locked janitor's closet. Sandwich good. Yeah, also that, possibly. This old school's janitor's closet may have a different vibe, but it's the very same shelter Jinako took before. Jinako didn't lose in a battle between masters. She hid inside the janitor's closet without ever taking the battlefield. However, if she were to have taken even one step outside the custodial room, the Mooncell would deem her as being defeated and delete her. Hence why Jinako was unable to leave and shut herself in the janitor's closet the entire time. Maybe the secret garden was the tuna on wheat we ate along the way? Oh, I need a tuna sandwich. You can't just say that. Now I'll be hungry too. Still, when the Holy Grail War closes, once the victor is proclaimed, the school building will end up being collected as a garbage object. Somehow heard that as gender closet. Just like the Dark Souls 2 gender coffin. It's a closet. I did too. I'm sorry, I mispronounced things. Naturally, the janitor's closet Jinako is hiding in will also be deleted. In other words, Jinako didn't die fighting in the Holy Grail War, but her fate is to be deleted once the Holy Grail War ends. Panic struck Jinako once the memory of that returned, and she ran away from us. It's fine, we love a good gender closet, I think. Sure. We recovered the cube from Passion Lip and regained our memories, although it did leave everyone considerably confused. It resulted in Jinako Karigiri driving herself further into a corner. BB seized that opportunity. The gender closet is what they used on Ushiwakamaru when she got summoned as a woman. And like a lot of the others, possibly. Who are we supposed to blame here? Returning to the near side only means death. Having recalled that memory, Jinako probably didn't have the willpower to defy BB. At the time when she recovered that memory, Jinako must have certainly known that I, Monji Gatou, was her original opponent. Why does she distance herself from her unsolvable problem, even if it is postponed? Her actions are baffling, her optimism is as brittle as sculpted candy, and her escapism is as useful as burying her head in sand. Oh, is that so? I'm sure it appears that way to you, Treasurer Rani, but that's not being very human, is it? If we declare that being swept along by instinctive urges and idleness is what human nature is, then stray cats are quite human. Nothing wrong with stray cats. They're the ultimate life forms in a sense. Such gods exist too. He's kinda right. I guess. Gatou and Rani's conflicting exchange continues. Suddenly, Jinako's pained expression from within her SG loneliness was released pops into my mind. If only I had gotten to know her back in the Holy Grail War. There's no point in thinking about what-ifs now, but I wonder if having friends by her side would have changed something. Sakura is reporting that the 12th floor has been activated. Once you're ready, continue your exploration and SG retrieval. Jinako Karigiri is the Labyrinth Sentinel. Nevertheless, she's one of our allies who also desires to escape. I won't tell you to be peaceful anymore. I don't see it unseemly to injure one another. That said, Akano, I believe that you'll be the one to break this absurd spiral of us having to hurt our allies to continue forward. I hope so. We don't want to hurt Jinako, really. We want to save her. Jinako Karigiri can't be left as she is now. It's odd for me to be supporting Jinako. You say I was more reckless and macho in the Holy Grail War? Well, of course. In the Holy Grail War, all masters are enemies. They must be defeated, and that's that. But this is not the Holy Grail War. Everyone here is an ally. We need to take good care of the bonds we may form here. He's not wrong. I didn't go up against him though in Extra when I played it. I never even saw him in Extra. Instead I fought Clown Woman. I spoke to just about every master during the first round of the Holy Grail War, but I never got to speak with Jinako. She was confined to the janitor's closet the entire time. That door transforms into the arena's entrance after the preliminaries end. My guess is that she found the back entrance to the now doorless janitor's closet by coincidence. Okay, so she hid in the janitor's closet before it got turned into a doorway that goes to the arena. So she got stuck there, basically. Damn. To resolve on losing before one's fight, then running wholeheartedly from that truth. Sad, isn't it? Her flight will assuredly lead her nowhere. I think that she, the one running, knows that better than anyone else. The darkness within Jinako Karigiri's heart, though shallow, is rooted deep. The self-harm is slow and insidious. She was in the gender closet the whole time, keeping all the gender euphoria for herself. Yeah. Don't know how this works. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. I see. So Gawain did that. Yes, once we get a break from this turmoil, I would like to have a nice long chat with you. Scone and black tea in hand. Don't you think it would be fun if we spoke about things like what type of people we're into or our past experiences? I understand. In the event that we do break out of this twilight old school, let's arrange for a place to do that. It's a promise. No thank you, you freak. To be able to maintain one's ego without being influenced by instinctive desires and laziness is a privilege of rational people. I just can't comprehend this statement from Monji Gatou. Hey, there's something that's been bothering me. You have a second? It's about Kiara Sesshoin. Out of curiosity, I had Rani look into her. Presently, she is also a master who sustains a servant. That, and... we have nothing to be concerned about. It's true that the Western financial conglomerates went after her. The conglomerates went after her? So Kiara is an enemy of those conglomerates. Is she a freelance hacker like Rin is? No, she doesn't oppose anyone, though the only data we have comes from what we dug up here. Could you please, Rani? Yes. Starting from the conclusion, she's a cybercriminal wanted by Interpol. This nun is wanted by Interpol. Incredible. At one point, she was the leader of a religious cyber cult. It no longer exists, though. And, well... Oh, wrong... And, well, all the men and women in it idolized her so much that they all committed suicide. Oh my god. She's the leader of a suicide cult wanted by Interpol. People who were smitten with her, people with the thing for being abused by her, people hooked on conversing with her. People who detested her to death, people who were crazy over her body. A lot of different folks. The end results were all the same, suicide. Even outside the internet, most of the people who associated with her committed suicide. Included among them were even cyber investigators and spies from the conglomerates that had chased her around. What's astonishing is that apparently the one spy died in order to save her from adherents that were about to kill her. According to these documents, that person was apparently her lover. According to Julius, that person was a misanthrope and didn't seem particularly interested in women. Personally, I can't comprehend Kiara Seshoin's cognitive structure. She's too much of an enigma. She saved many people, but each one of them trampled on her goodwill. She was betrayed by others over and over again, and yet she didn't abandon her goal of bringing salvation. Or rather, it makes me think that she's fine with being betrayed. You could say she has no indomitable spirit, but in her case it goes much too far. I may not be one to say this, but it's as if she's a machine devoid of emotions. I think so too. It's like she's obsessed with being a hero of justice or something. She's even being called the last saint. One thing's for sure, she's the biggest victim. But it's also true that she's the cause of a mass suicide and conflict. Thus, with backing from the conglomerates, she was added to the world's most wanted list, though some came to her legal defense. And the conglomerates had backing from the Holy Church. That lot hasn't been able to put out a saint in years. A woman emerges, is treated as a saint in the East, and disregards their group. Guess they couldn't let that one slip by. Nun is a robot? Fuck yeah. I don't think she's a machine. I think they were just saying like she's emotionless. Although a nun robot would go hard. You're being biased, Miss Tosca. Kiara Seshoin was considered clearly a modern-day saint, even by the church. Robot women? Hey, that's me. Problem is that the person who started insisting on that was a church cardinal, and a candidate for the next papacy. I know, but I want to believe. It's okay. There will always be nun robots somewhere. Even if they're not in Fate, they will be somewhere. The Holy Church didn't try to apprehend Kiara because she was some thorn in their side. They recognized her as the highest class of threat to the preservation of their faith. They're being more vicious than they need to be. What about Kiara's virtue? Are you defending her, Ren? I think it should be called magical powers at this point. She was even able to free an elderly man on the brink of death and obsessed with prolonging his life from that suffering. What I found astonishing was, after that elderly man experienced her teachings, he became an impeccable person. It was only for a brief time, just 2 months that he was in contact with Kiara Seshoin, but his nature truly became that of a saint. That resulted in the church going after her. She was betrayed by her faith and many people and was denounced as a murderer. OMG robot women on Twitch.television? Television. Yes, it's more likely than you think. Okay, we're taking the wrong route by bringing Earth affairs into the moon cell. She's still a cybercriminal, Miss Tosca. Well, yeah, but while I partially agree, I think Kiara is different. That girl there's an airhead. She has no clue how much she drives everyone around her insane. The nickname she got stuck with, Devilish Bodhisattva, really sums her up. Why is that, Darkanon? We know she's being misrepresented, but we deem that it's best to err on the side of caution. Please refrain from making unnecessary contact with her from now on. Wait, you're on the moon? Yes, we're on the moon. Sorry, there's a few people who were not here from the beginning of this game. Yeah, we're on the moon. We're in like a virtual cyberspace. The moon is a giant computer. let me begin from the first step here. The moon is a giant computer that looks down on Earth and records every piece of data throughout history. Using that data, it reconstructs a virtual world in which, like, versions of past historical figures, servants, can be summoned. And it also hosts Holy Grail Wars, which are basically giant, like, 1,000-player death matches, with brackets until there's, like, 1 versus 1 at the end, and then the winner takes the Holy Grail at the end, which grants a wish. There you go, that's it. Welcome to the moon cell, yeah. Sorry, Ichi, I missed a message as well. Ichi said, I'm sure there's a mage that invented gender affirming magecraft in one of these verses. Probably FGO. Yeah, probably. For sure. It's wild. It's kinda, yeah. But it's why everything in this game is like digital. Like, this whole universe is a simulation. All these NPCs are literally NPCs. Like, in universe, they are NPCs. They are not human, they're NPCs. These are, like, AIs. In the universe, these are AI characters. How can anyone just, like, stay indoors and not diet? Personally, I keep that sort of thing in check. Yep, it's true. Once you abandon your womanhood, it's all over for you. Okay. There's also to the part where the moon cell is the only place mages can perform magecraft because the Earth's mana dried up in the 70s. Yes, yeah, that's also true. Yeah, like, magic is only possible on the moon now, because magic, like, dried up and went away, basically. So, Gatou faced off against Juniko, huh? I had to face. Damn. No, I remembered it again. I was finally starting to calm down, too. Damn it, damn it. Yeah, we killed you, Shinji, in another time. There's a lot less people in the building now, huh? You best go home too, while there's still light out. Yeah, all the guys, like, these guys, not this guy, but these guys are like NPCs. In universe. Is she here? She is over there. Should we go talk to the nun? I haven't seen that one servant around lately, the one that comes out of janitor's closet to buy stuff. Wonder what happened to that guy. Oh, was Juniko sending Kana on, like, fucking trips to Kotamine's store? Oh yeah, a while back I saw Rintoska talking to Kotamine. I got the impression that they were being awfully friendly. Those two actually get along. Rintoska was being herself, absolutely trashing on the commissary's stock, but Kotamine took it surprisingly well. Okay. Syntax error? My brackets, yeah. Shall we confront the nun? I feel like she might kill us. I don't know. She owns a suicide cult, so... Rintoska caught going to Bible study after school? Shameful. Oh, music stopped instantly. I found Kiara and Anderson in the hallway. I recall what Rin told me about Kiara's background. I was a little hesitant, but I tried asking her about whether it was true or not. If all the adherents connected to Kiara killed themselves. I don't think this willowy woman would be in the middle of such a maelstrom of death. Yes, everything those girls spoke of is true. What I thought or what my goals were was irrelevant to those people. The only thing left in my hands was the outcome. The lives of many people were consumed by my own avarice. However, pardon me. Now, suddenly, I'm wondering if I committed a crime. Kiara looks puzzled, as if miserable from the bottom of her heart. Her expression makes me think of a terrifically beautiful and fleeting heaven lotus. I mean, it's not like, as far as we know, intended to make a death cult. Well, she did lead to the deaths of everyone she ever interacted with, so... there's correlation there for sure. They loved me by their own will, became despaired by their actions, and at the end of their love, ended their lives. There was no bloodlust in them to be found. They simply drowned in me. They were committed to their desires and wasted their lives out of that lust. Hydrate? Hello, Arachnosquid. I literally just hydrated, but I will again. Voice acting will require that from me. Ah. They were committed to their desires and wasted their lives out of that lust. I love all people equally, and I want to be loved. That's what I crave. I can't help it. I'm selfish. That's why I can never belong to one person. They went insane, as if despairing from that truth, as if craving and lusting insatiably for me. As a result, they ended their lives. Hi everyone. Hello, Arachnosquid. Hi. How can anyone rebuke such a devoted love? Really cute outfit on your model, by the way. Thank you. I'm cosplaying one of the characters from this game. I wonder if you'll turn up later. I don't know. I wanted to save them. They wanted me to save them. In the end, they died, and that's all there is to it. Saying that, she smiles, sorrowfully, with such beauty that any who saw it would be touched. Goosebumps jolt all across my body. This here is a good woman, completely benevolent. And that's why I find it difficult to consider her human in terms of her mentality. Which character? I'm not familiar with the Fate series. It is... Hold on for a second. It is... It is BB, the character here. I'm her! Haha. I am BB. Hold on. Let me just, there we go. Look, it's kind of close, you know, it's pretty good. We're just, you know, like this. BB stands for big boobs. It stands for bad bitch, actually. Or my bestest babe. Thought it was big bad. There's so many things it could be. It could be many things. We don't actually, like... There's many things it could be. But yeah, this is a full body model. I am literally her. She is my favorite. She's my favorite character, and I had to dress as her because she's in this game. Stands for bad bitch, big boobs, I think. Stands for she refuses to tell you. Yes, yeah. Why can I never find the delete button when I need it? There it is. So rad. Yeah. She's my favourite character, and I made this cosplay just for this playthrough. And the previous one, which is the same game series. I'm proud of it. It's like the most detailed custom model I've made, but it's not super complicated, but it is, like, satisfying that I made it. Hydrate. Ah! You too, Astra. Thank you. Ah, okay. Need to slow down on the hydrates, otherwise I'll run out again. It's good and very cute. Thank you, thank you. As a religious leader, Kiara treated many people impartially and lavished them with love. That result in those adherents became swollen with desire. Gotta go now anyway, see you. Good night, Astra. Have a good rest. Thanks for coming by again. I beg you, I want you to love only me. More, I want endless love from you. But that wasn't allowed. As a consequence of treating everyone equally, Kiara Sesshoin possessed no love towards individuals. And then, their practically immolating desire was how they literally were destroyed. Because they went and recognized Kiara as a saint, they became aware of their essentially salvationless reality and despaired. What terrible irony. They probably could have returned to their lives if they distanced themselves from Kiara, but perhaps because they had known this almost bodhisattva love, they couldn't leave the palm of her hand. I apologize. I understand your argument, but I don't intend on stopping. Even a person like me has convictions that can't be conceded. My life cannot end just yet. But now, please don't be concerned with my affairs. Please focus on defeating BB and returning to the Holy Grail War. And after, if a time comes when we face each other as masters in the Holy Grail War, then please charge me with my sin. If Kiara says Shoin's life deserved to have been lived, or if not. Yes, if it's you, I hope you'll tell me. I hope you'll tell me the answer as to whether my A10 school's doctrines were correct or incorrect. Not consider the... pronunciation. Without replying to Kiara's smile, I leave her presence. I've dealt with many masters up to this point, and she's a master too, throwing herself into a battle for the sake of a wish she can't give up. This is Heaven's battlefield, a garden of selfishness where wishes are put on the line. Can you call it selfish love if you love everyone equally? Like a failure to put some above others? I don't know, I feel like if you do distribute that completely equally, then it's not giving the most where it's needed. And you're giving some unnecessarily to those who might not need it. Yeah. I get what you mean. I'm certain that Kiara isn't special. Here, everyone fights for themselves. Wah! Thank you for the bit, see ya. Gotta go, see you later.
Bye-bye.
Good night, see ya. Thank you for the bits. Boshi bye bye.
そうだな。これまでの女どもの話をするか。どのバカの話が聞きたい?
This fucker again. The massive woman hater. I know. How about we talk about the women you faced here? Which silliness would you like to hear about? So we asked about Rin before, didn't we? About Rani, Jinako... We asked before about Rin, I'm sure. So what about Rani? I mean, he's gonna have a shit take on everything, so let's just see. Alright, since you're offering, let's talk about Rani the 8th.
Rani 8. エジプトはアトラス山に未だ隠れ住むという錬金術師が残した最後のホムンクルス。
Rani 8. The final homunculus, left by an alchemist said to be hiding out on the Atlas Mountains of Egypt even now.
言ってしまうと新人類だ。クローンに人権が与えられない西欧圏では肉を持った AI 程度の扱いだろうがな。
My first thoughts are new human race. In Western Europe, where clones have no rights, she'd probably be treated as an AI with flesh.
体力的には人間以下であり、自然界での生存競争は困難だろうが、ここは電子の海。演算機能が力となる世界だ。
Being weaker than humans, it must be a struggle to survive in nature. But this is the electronic sea, a world where computing is power.
ラニ8はムーンセルが作り出した管理 AI と同等のスペックを持っている。
Rani 8 possesses the same specs as that of a supervisory AI created by the moon cell.
彼女に心なんて余分なものが作られていなければ、間違いなく最強のマスターになっていただろう。
If only she weren't created with that superfluous mind, she would have undoubtedly been the strongest master. Clones have no rights in a hell of a, lore thing. Very interesting. Yeah, well, in Fate there's, homunculi, basically, as, cloned humans. They live very short lives, and they basically do not have, rights or autonomy or anything. But they're, grown humans that are just basically slaves. He's like a broken clock, so maybe he'll have something? Maybe. And Rani is basically a homunculus, but yeah. But Rani was the only one. No, there's in Fate there's whole massive royal families who have armies of homunculi. Fun fact, Mordred Pendragon might be the first example of a homunculus as a servant. I guess you're right, yeah, because she was created because, well... No, Mordred... I'm getting so confused. My mind is getting wires crossed here. Mordred was created by, fucking... What was it again? Did Morgan have a hand in it, or was it entirely Merlin messing with Artoria? It was Morgan, yeah. It was Morgan. My mind's fuzzy on actual Arthurian lore. Yeah. Yeah, Morgan made artificial like an artificial child for Artoria. Yeah, interesting. And then there's also Sieg, I guess, but he's like, I guess, incarnated, kind of, with Siegfried. Whatever. He's not technically a servant, is he? He's like a pseudo-servant in a way, I suppose. Because he's got Siegfried in him. He was a homunculus, but Siegfried fused with him, I think. I'm not too familiar with them. I don't think I ever finished reading or watching that one. Morgan essentially cloned Artoria, filled her head with delusions of grandeur to purposely destabilize the ruling authority of the Round Table. Right, yes. Thank you, Ichi.
受動的かつ結果主義どこからどう見ても装飾系の少女だが人形というより無垢な幼女だな
She's passive, and moreover believes that ends justify means. Clearly she's an aloof woman, but more of an innocent girl than a doll, really.
あれはまだ成長途中の容器だ論理的に矛盾したものカオスを呼ぶ不純を許容できない
She's a vessel that's still in the process of maturing. She can't tolerate the contradiction of logic, an impurity called chaos.
迷宮を守るという役割なら遠坂凛より一段階優れた英士だったろう
Looking at when she was tasked in guarding the labyrinth, I say she was one level better at being a sentinel than Rintoska was.
無垢な幼女管理したがりの彼女がですか
An innocent little girl. You're talking about the girl who wanted to manage things.
ああ管理とは理想だ自分の理想から外れたものを許容できない極度の潔癖症と言えるだろう
Yeah, management is an ideal. One can't allow oneself to divert from that ideal. You could say it's like being meticulous. Meticulous? Well, Ronnie's SG2 is a far cry from being meticulous, I think.
だから下着などという余分なものを許せないのさ
Like I said, underwear and whatnot is an excess that she can't allow. And now the game gets dumb again. Just with one sentence, the game becomes ridiculously stupid.
風呂上がりに裸になって散歩してみろあまりの清涼感に叫びそうになるぞちなみに俺も執筆に詰まるとよくやる
Try walking around naked after a bath. You'll be practically screaming, it's so refreshing. Also, I often do it when I get writer's block. Okay, thanks.
そうですか時にアンデルセン今抱えている仕事はありますか
Is that so? By the way, Anderson, is there any work you're undertaking at the moment?
現在請け負っているタスクは一冊だけだなんだ追加依頼かキャパオーバーだこれ以上俺に苦しめと
My current task involves one volume, that's it. What, is there an additional request? I'm over capacity. You want me to suffer more?
いえ安心なさい間違っても過度な仕事は押し付けませんこのセッション員キアラ固く誓いましたとも
No, don't worry. I would never overwork you. I, Kiara Sesshoin, solemnly swear so.
それは頂上まあ依頼がないのはないで寂しいがどうだキアラちょうど大長編のプロットを構想中なんだが
Good to hear. Though, it's a bit dreary not having requests. How about it, Kiara? I happen to be plotting out an extra long novel.
間違っても合意いたしません裸で走り回るために魔力を使うなどあなたの宝具はストーリーキングですか
I would never agree to that. You use up magical energy to go running around naked. Just what is your noble phantasm? Streaking? Kiara, did you...
なんでしょう皆さん急に押し黙ってしまって私何か問題発言でも
What's the matter, everyone? You've suddenly gone silent. Did I say something I shouldn't have?
いやなんでもないところで座布団を1枚やろう即興にしては素晴らしい切り返しだった
No, not at all. So yeah, that was so funny I forgot to laugh. Considering it was off the cuff, that comeback was spectacular.
裸の王様とストーリーキングをかけるとはくだらん女だと思っていたが見直したぞ。まあダジャレ自体はつまらなかったが。
Swapping the Emperor's new clothes was streaking. The woman's dumber than I thought. Well, the bad joke itself was okay.
そんなつもりで口にしたのではありません。今のは事故です。事故。
I didn't say it with that intention. It was an accident, Okay, what a waste of time that was. Again. Thanks, Anderson, for always being a useless piece of shit. Okay, let's actually make some progress. New floor! Let's go. Okay, so we're on minus 12 now. We're over halfway down now. The labyrinth, anyway. Oh. Timer? Huh? What is this? Skull and crossbones abruptly appears above my head. This is ominous. It doesn't get more ominous than this. So that there is a countdown to your end, Takanon, your death sentence. Jinako's voice echoed through the labyrinth. Jinako's voice echoed throughout the labyrinth. It should just be a regular transmission, but it sounds ominous, like she's satisfied with herself. Hans Christian Andersen hates women, refuses to work on his drafts. True. You hear me? Once that number hits 0, you're a goner. No resets allowed. Jinako is a little long. Yeah, I think I'm fine. The twist is going to be that, like, when I take damage, it's going to, like, take that amount off the timer or something. Got it? I warned you. Anything happens, it's your own dang fault. Sentinel of the Labyrinth's voice wanes and grows distant. An indescribable gravity lingers in its trial. The number displayed here is certainly ticking down with each passing moment. Is this a time attack floor? No, even if there is a time limit, why are there so many digits? If it's by the second, then we have plenty of time. If I go about this poorly, I'll have months. Wait, won't this take years? Wow, you're quite skilled to be able to read numbers over your own head. I want to try writing on your head too, a little bit. Saber! What? Saber? Yes? First of all, not right now. Save it for my room. She is just blatant with it, isn't she? Jesus. Yes, all jests aside. So, digits of death. That's rather morbid. I hate both pain and death. Fortunately, these digits are as languid as a sleeping hippopotamus. That said, I'm still reluctant to press on. Imagine giving Saber a fidget spinner would be the end of her master. Yeah. She would be too excitable for it. Saber isn't acting flustered, which distracts me from my apprehension. But to be honest, it wasn't really that big of a shock to me. Right now, Jinako's state of mind is what had me concerned. Like back with Rin and Rani, her mind isn't working to remove foreign invaders, it's working to reject them. Jinako said, we'll end up in the same place. I don't know what she's trying to tell me with that, but I can't leave this lying, lonely girl alone. Let's look for Jinako. Let's go open the door to the outside. Let's go find her hope. Okay. Well, the counter's gone. Is it going to stay there the whole time? No, it's gone. Huh. Okay. Teleporters now? Okay. That's new. Oh, okay. It's a teleporting floor. Yay! Just like that one Yume Nikki floor. There's that one, like, area, room, whatever, in Yume Nikki that's just full of this shit. So, Red would take me up to that enemy. Oh no, wait, no, this is... Huh? That's a Genico original, the loop-de-loop warp. Go ahead and waste your counts on elements of the labyrinth that no one asked for. Okay. Proceed with clearing floor as usual. Okay. Huh. This thing's passive. Aw, no it's not. Big chompy. Ow. Ah. These things kind of hit like a truck. From last game anyway, they did. Doesn't matter. This is going to be a very confusing level to try and like fully map out everything. So that there is another red one, but that doesn't go back here? No. Okay, so this red one doesn't go to the other red one. But these two are different, I guess? They look the same. Okay. Fine. Maybe this red one goes up there? Nope. Fuck. Okay, this is another new area. We have to go this way, I guess. What about this red one? Where does this go? Still not to the same spot. Fantastic. Well, let's get some items here. Hello. Right, these things use a lot of breaks, so I can do lots of attacks. Let's buff my attacks. Damn it. Easy. Okay, we're doing fine for health. Right, so that would be another attack. Attack. Break. Ah. Ah. It's fine. We're fine. Ether fragment. And money. Okay, that was not really much to get out of that. Hello again, I was food creating. Hi, cabbage. What food did you create? Chomp. Speaking of food. Right, what do they do again? I don't know their moves at all. Okay, well, that worked. I put curry into the microwave until it was done. Ooh, nice. Oh, I need a curry soon. I said many times on stream before that curry's like my favourite food. I need to have one soon. To break out a batch of it. Okay, so we have an item. Curry moment. It's a command. Not in my chat, at least. Had my fave yesterday, fajitas. Ooh, nice. Anything's a command if it's funny enough. True. I'm trying to think what the hell would happen if you did curry moment as a command. Like, what event would that trigger? Ow. Maybe it would just like rain curry covered like chicken chunks falling from the screen. Maybe. Curry, hopefully? Yeah, well, of course. Ah. Nice. Okay, return crystals I don't really tend to use, but it's nice to have them, I guess. Okay, we're over here now. This is not where I thought I was? No. Oh yeah, this is the spot I thought I would go to. Okay. These guys. What happened to the camera there? Curry moment will post a link to a randomly selected Tim Curry clip. Maybe, that would work. Why is it so far away? Ah. Damn it. Ah. Ah. I'm so good at this. Nice. Extra turn for 42 damage. Nice. Either that or it's a fire overlay like it's Kirby where Curry is so spicy it gives you dragon breath. I need like mind-destroying curry like spice right now. Spicier the better. I need it. I want to be that Kirby. Right, so I keep fucking up phase 1. I keep not registering what moves I'm doing either, so... Guard, guard. Bonk. Oh, so close. Curry. I'm sorry I'm making you hungry at work, Nova. Oh, what the hell am I doing? I'm so sorry. Oh, it's like when I'm at work, sometimes people have amazing food, like, at work. And I think, oh fuck, I wish I had some of that. But I'm at work, so I can't. I know the feeling. Might stop by the store to get some stuff to make curry, that'd be great, yeah. Awesome. Making your own batch is always fun. But store-bought is fine, there's some really, really good store-bought curries. If there's a Foolish Nova, is there a Foolish Nova Prime? Ah, Warframe joke. Sorry, I didn't register what I just got. Exciting something? What did I just get? Is that a mystic code? What did I just get? Was it a key item? Exciting swim set. Very ordinary snorkels. Yeah, fuck yeah. Swimming gear used at a certain kind of recreational spots. It should show, I should show it to Tiger. Oh right, this is the Tiger quest. I forgot. She's going swimming. Yes. No, I remember now. She was she was trying to dig under the school to like escape, but she found like the ocean underneath the the digital ocean, and now she wants like scuba gear to go swimming in it. I forgot there was a tiger quest after all. Swimming like Finch, yes. Just ride Prime sub, Lamel. Prime soul, foolish Nova. Creature of steel. Now where the fuck are we? Oh, we're on the other side of the door, nice. That's Jinako, hello, on her computer. Let's just open this quick. Hey girl, what's up? Gotta head out, good luck. Good luck with work, Nova. Thank you for coming anyway, even if it's only for like listening and stuff. I appreciate it. After egressing from the Labyrinth Cemetery, we saw a room. In that room is Jinako, all alone. Saber surveys the space, but Launcher is nowhere to be found. We're still calling him Launcher! Imagine if they make Gabriel as servant and he's just the Ultra Kill character. Yeah. Ultra Kill mention Woo. Yes, I know you're a very big fan. Me too. I need to get back into it when Act 3 is finished. When Act 3 is done and the story's done, I'm going to get back into it and beat it all again from the beginning. On stream. But I have to wait till Act 3 is done. We unexpectedly arrive at our destination, yet again very quickly, or not? The path continues further past here. Ultra Kill so fucking good. I'm also waiting on Act 3 to finish it before going back into it. Yeah, same. Yeah. I did basically 3 streams doing the main game up until like the end of Act 2. They're on my YouTube. If you want to go watch me be a fucking shit Ultra Kill player. But then I did manage to beat Minos in like an hour. And then fucking Sisyphus took like 7 hours across 2 different streams to beat. That was hell. Gabriel could work in Fate, he's deranged enough? Possibly. Holy shit, girl, I know, fucking hell. It was very stressful because it was just the same thing over and over again for a long time. Sisyphus took forever. I was really, really struggling. I do have those YouTube videos or like VODs of those up on my YouTube, but they're unlisted because I need to edit them down. I guess I could just leave them, but there's some like just 5 hours of me grinding the same boss is not a good VOD. I'd prefer to like edit them down and just put the good parts in. I don't know. Like my good reaction to the lead up to it, you know, the level before you fight Sisyphus, you know, the level where you're going up to him before the boss fight is amazing. It's really hard, but it's brutal and it's really fun. Editing 5 hours of video, yeah. I need to edit my funny Half-Life 2 playthrough into a video too. I'm in the process of like splitting it up into just like clips. And then I'm going to put the clips together and like do fancy edits with them. But, it's time consuming. Half-Life 2 playthrough? Yeah. The full VODs are not on my YouTube as individual uploads. They're not public because I want to edit them. Maybe I should have another one for this year. Yes, do another Half-Life 2 playthrough. Play it now. Play it now. Play it now. Except when I played it, I did the I installed a few funny mods, and I increased the physics force. Like every push force was multiplied by 9,000. So all the physics objects would kill me if anyone sneezed on them. That was the playthrough. Why is my camera doing this? Whenever I look at chat, I like close my eyes. Why? Am I really that out of position. That reminds me of the time I did a few dumb Portal playthroughs with dreadful settings. It's so fun, yeah. Try the free mod Infantry 02, it's a really good Half-Life 2 fan game. I haven't, but I'm not really super interested in playing Half-Life 2 mods. Despite making my own Half-Life 2 mod, I'm not super interested in playing them. Which seems a bit very, like, contradictory, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to, like, play them in case I accidentally plagiarize them or something. I don't know. We unexpectedly arrive at our destination, yet again very quickly, or not. The path continues further past here. And you've reached the goal. Good job. I'll tell you something as a reward. The SG for this labyrinth is Curse of Death. Without hesitation, she says something outrageous. I barely had time to be startled before she continued. I'll let you in on something else too. If you want that SG, someone's got to die. Someone has to die? Jinako herself was feigning indifference. Still, after firing her verbal bullets through my heart, she loosed a bundle of grenades on me with that too. This is inexcusable. I demand you correct that arrogance of yours. A menacing saber draws closer to the totally defenseless Jinako. This is bad. I get why she's angry, but this is the one shortcut to the end I don't want to take. If we defeat Jinako without obtaining her SG, the entire student council will be trapped in the far side of the moon cell and escape will be impossible.
Stop!
This is certainly a condition we can't simply ignore. You said someone must die, but then what happens to Hakuno's countdown? Do we impose the burden of this curse of death upon all challengers of the labyrinth? Well, duh. If you were to get that SG, you'd presumably finish clearing the labyrinth, so the countdown should stop, right? Heck if I know. Anywho, it's simple, yo. No need to sweat the small stuff on this floor. It's the only neat tip tree I got for you. The only neat tip tree I got for you? Okay. Stop it. Yeah. I love how he said stop it. Well, that's not very funny. Like hell, we're going to accept a requirement like that. That's right, we can't possibly ignore this. This is a plot by VB, taking advantage of the characteristic of Jinako as SG. Okay, Gatou. It just hit me. One can lose a battle, yet win the war, and I've got the most genius idea. A roar erupted as if to shatter the deathly silence. It wasn't a labyrinth signal, it was a live voice reaching my ears, but from where? Is he going to kill himself? To let us progress? Old man. It's too noisy, we're going to relay our signal. It appears that Moji Gatou is visually observing you from the vicinity of the labyrinth's entrance. Huh? How is he doing that? That's incredible. Incredible, but scary. Aye, good work, Treasurer Rani. Thank you. That urner on your forehead isn't just for show. Off to report to Hakuno Kishinami now. Unlikely to dial down his volume, Gatou's transmission reaches me. After all that trouble he's been in after warning him, he's going to try and tackle the labyrinth alone, again. And without a servant. Sorry to bother you when you're busy, Hakuno Kishinami. Do you hear me? Too loud? Oh, sorry. Actually, I have a super secret strategy this time. I want to modestly instruct you on it so very badly. Basically, you know... I don't really mind this countdown stuff, but those enemies wandering over there truly are a tad scary. Therefore, it's time for you to answer my summons, like the ever-descending gods and Buddha do for me. I would like for you to return to the labyrinth's entrance post-haste. I nearly read that as toothpaste. I'm cooked. Come back, Hakuno! I've never heard such a blatantly caustic, confidential conversation. I involuntarily meet eyes with Jinako. Jinako was scowling, fed up with it, but soon simply shrugged with disinterest. A sore task. However, see that grown man supplicates us without shame. Let's turn back, Praetor. Everyone in the student council is likewise speechless, probably unsure of what to make of this. Toothpaste tube, come back toothpaste. Trying to suck it back in. That said, it's not like I myself have a solution, unfortunately. Let's start by heading back to the labyrinth's entrance and meeting up with Gatou. A genius plan? What is it really, Gatou? If it's a stupid plan you took 3 seconds to make up, we'll turn you into shrimp chili. Well, that's our famously stubborn hot dagger and microwave everything granny for you. What? Hot dogger and microwave everything granny for... What the fuck is this guy saying? Hot dogger and microwave everything granny. Huh? What? What does that mean? Rin is indelicate? Indelicate. Hot dogger and microwave everything granny. I'm learning so many new phrases today. Oh, fucking hell. Hold on. Ah, hydration. Sorry. I needed to hydrate badly. That's our famously stubborn hot dogger and microwave everything granny for you. Yes, your concerns are understandable. I have no idea how that can possibly be interpreted. I'll just go with what Ichi said, I guess. Rin is indelicate. Okay. That is completely indecipherable. No need to apologize. Drink good. Yes, thank you. It is. But believe in me now and entrust this to me with some same sentiment as one who rides the Titanic. It's 3 minutes until the iceberg. Oh fuck. We're gonna find him in 3 minutes. Okay, well that's just back here, right? Tell me he's not, like, further in than this. Where is he? Oh, okay, he's just there. Now Gatou shows up. Looks like he evacuated temporarily. Was he always this wise? No, have this much sense? Good to see you again. I just dropped in myself. Oh, I'm serious. I wasn't waiting, not at all. But hey, Kishinami. I know I'm the one that called you here, but don't you feel tired? In the manner of Jizo, I shall wait here. Stopping by the old school to prepare isn't a bad choice. Once I make my move, my cataclysmic grand strategy will go off instantly. Explosion. No doubts, I'm going in. That kind of thing. If you need to mentally prepare before that, do some shopping or consult President Leo, then you should go get it all out of the way. Although he's oblivious, Gatou is always capable of thinking about others. I think taking his advice and going back to the school, or going back to the old school would be fine. Do we have to? Like, I don't think there's anything I want to do back there. Everything in order? I'm, not yet. There's no rush, to be honest. I need to mentally prepare more as well. Take your time. He's gonna kill himself, isn't he? He's gonna kill himself so I can progress. That's what's happening. And this is like a point of no return, so the game's letting me go back. Everyone here is probably going to have something to say about this, aren't they? Goofs are way more dangerous than folks of conviction. That's because they have no self-awareness. I don't get along with saint-type people in the first place. I think she actually has some screws loose somewhere. Serving others without any reward? Really? Oh, she's still talking about Kiara? Kiara Seshoin. She's a person I can't understand, but I can understand her righteousness. She helps people without reward, without imposing her ideas. The ethics and social welfare behind her ideology are wonderful. The truth is that many sick people and people at a low point in their lives are grateful to her. Truly a modern-day saint. It's sad, but organizations out for profit targeted her for that reason and labeled her as a cybercriminal. Ah, so that's it. Miss Tosuka dislikes her because it's a clash of the avaricious character versus the non-avaricious character. Rani, aren't you casually making me out to be a money-grubbing kind of girl? What do you mean casually? You imply that yourself, Rin. Being more motivated? For me at least, I'm starting to really look forward to getting back to the near side. Is no one here going to talk about Gatou at all? I spoke to just about every master during the first round of the Holy Grail War, but I never got to speak with Juniko. Okay, yeah. They're not saying anything. Can't help being broke, Aaron. Yeah. Is Tiger here so I can give her the bucket? Not the bucket, the snorkel. Ah, that's... Handed over exciting swim set. Thank you, Kishinami. So you brought me a tool to swim across the ocean. Now it will be a cinch to break out of here. I'll give you this gift as thanks. I found it while excavating inside the school. Please help yourself. Tiger-style lamp. Alright, teacher's gonna dive off the roof. I'll get in touch with you if I make it. Keep your nose in your textbook until then. Okay, bye. Sure. Nose my bucket. It's locked. We need to find Hari and free Juniko. Okay. We got a lamp. Oh, we got a light on the right-hand side. That's nice. There goes our homeroom teacher. Just gone again. Yeah. That's cozy. I want to know your SG too. When we get the chance, I want you and I to have a nice long chat. Cool. Well, let's see what the hell Gatou's doing then, I guess. I can't save here, really? For some reason I can't save right now. Huh. Do I have to go out? Do I have to save outside the school? Outside the labyrinth? Huh, that's strange. I wonder why we can't save while there's a thing here. Is everything in order? Sure, I'm ready. What are we doing, Gatou? He is gonna just kill himself, isn't he, to let me through? Oh, it's so warm in here, what the fuck? A strong pineapple. He is, isn't he? Good, then let our charge commence. I hereby place my humble life in your hands. What? Gatou immediately heads off into the labyrinth. Like what a mother cat does, his stride might just pick us up and pull us along by the neck. Hold on. Before we go, tell us the repercussions and promise of your proposal. In words we can understand. That's right, just what is this idea you invited me to hear? Yes, about that. Forgive me, I have no such thing. That was my means, as in, to justify my ends. Oh, fuck off. He had no plan at all, he just wanted to come here. What? Huh? So, a lie. What the hell is this old man spouting? Does this look like the man trying to be telling jokes? Is he just full of hot air? His statement went so far that even Shinji, who isn't even in the student council room, chimed in. I like that Shinji's just like monitoring us, even like without being in the student council. It's like he was peeking in on us from somewhere. Yeah, exactly. I'll dutifully accept your ire. However, I, Monji Gatou, must use any means necessary to meet Jinako. To do that, I mustn't be occupied with such trivial labyrinth traps and enemies. Akano Kishinami, Lady Saber, I apologize, but I request that you indulge my selfishness. Come, to the Pessimist Sentinel. We haven't the leisure to scroll, but the counter above our heads continues to fall. Am I actually going to have to like race him there so he doesn't kill himself on an enemy? Do I have to clear the way for him? Whose fault is that? Is a question I had no time for. As Gatou pushes forward. No ifs, ands or buts. Not much we can do about it, we'll just have to go back to the room Jinako is in. Okay. Well, we did open the shortcut, so we can just teleport right there, I'm sure. Like, if he just goes up there, he can teleport straight there. I guess he doesn't know which teleporter to use, though, does he? Okay, fine. He just kind of joined our party. Old man? We drag ourselves back to where Jinako is. She even stuck around for us. Jinako looks up at Gatou with a blank stare. Gatou does his thing and plucks himself down, on the ground. Plunk. Plunks himself down on the ground, cross-legged in front of her. At last! I was able to meet you in person. Your expression really and truly does look awful. Thanks, Gatou. Maybe he's just being a dummy, but there's a slight chance he does know what he's doing. Potentially. Mean to her? He like is just unhinged. So naggy, man. You planning to lecture me? You just want to prove your worth by showing how helpful you are. Looking for a place to settle in the student council, old man? The Earth had no such place where I belonged, and not anywhere. I certainly did run around the world, but the answer I sought was nowhere to be found. Diving into this moon was my last hope, and when I finally met with the truth, she said, yeah, there's no answer, and left. No, she's planning to come back right away. My wife, my goddess is a merciful one. He was going to say waifu. After our single defeat, she unmistakably forgave me by speaking the words, Gatou, get to work. I think she said that. Well, enough about me. For the time being, let's talk about us humans. I want to hear your voice. Gross, your sideburns creep. You sideburns creep. Jinako isn't a Christian or a Buddhist. And I'm even less interested in offering your sketchy god anything. Not even a single tin of cat food. Dumbo. They hate each other. No, I don't think Gatou hates Jinako. I think he's, like, interested in her in some way. Precisely now that your creed is desperate, consider praying to my resplendent god. When one door is shut, another window opens. If you sincerely object to even that, then try complaining about something. I never fail to clean my ears every morning. Huh? I've been telling you, man. There's no such thing as gods. If any sort of god exists, then it's death, and that's it. The only thing I can believe is heavy, and it's cold enough to make your fingers stick. The touch of death. Writer. Saber whispers low and glances sideways at me, telling me to check the 5 meditations in my left arm. I reply by shaking my head. I've yet to sense any indications of her SG. Yeah, I don't think her SG is really, like, death or whatever it was. That can't be right. There's something else going on here. Yeah, there was never any sort of God. That's because God abandoned me. After all, it doesn't matter. No matter where you go in this world, it all belongs to the chosen geniuses. Like you, Hakunon. Don't tell me otherwise. Old man, you're a dummy, but you're a genius when it comes to affirming this world, right? No genius can break this wall. Death is absolute. It treats everyone the same. There are no geniuses or mediocre beings in death's eyes. There isn't anyone who doesn't fear death, which means there's nothing to blame for. As a human being, not moving a single step is to be expected. I have to admit, it is true. Jinako Karigiri, try talking to me about the cause of your rage, the origin of your rage. I'll absolve you of your sins, all in one go. I don't get what you mean. A worthless monk saving a totally worthless person? Doesn't make one pixel of sense. Isn't this enough? I don't want to speak another word. You gave me plenty enough company, right? It's pointless to chase after me. Only death lies ahead. No killing. Just simple death. Hakunon, Gatou, you won't be spared. Not the student council bunch, or the AIs, or the NPCs. No one gets spared anyway. No one. Our destiny here is to turn into Spiritron foam and disappear. Oh, okay, bye. Jinako? Ah, poofing away again! Hold it, Jinako. Ooh, ah. Oh god, no, slow down. Idiot. Wait, Monchi Gatou, don't go alone. You will perish. Oh no. Once again, Jinako slipped away further into the labyrinth, and we're losing sight of Gatou now that he's chasing after her. Our problem's doubled out of nowhere. There still hasn't been any SG reaction. I wonder if we should really keep going deeper in. Hi, Chloe. You can't say that anymore, Gatou. Oh no, I'm foam now. Hate it when that happens. Reta, concern for others is good and fine, but don't forget about the curse suspended over your own head. I guess I can sympathize, though. You mustn't leave those two to their own devices, even if together. Yeah, but he's like running through a dangerous enemy-filled labyrinth on his own, like an idiot. So... he's just gonna get himself killed, even if, like, he isn't supposedly doing it deliberately. Shown on the displays are BBSs and aggregator sites. Carelessly left about are manga, games, junk, food, and stuff. This is the only place that looks like Jinako's room back in the old school. I guess to Jinako this is her comfy space. Just blanket, computer, a million pieces of food everywhere. Jinako, where are you? Ooh, look at that skull. Hell yeah, look at that. Ether crystal. Goddamn wrong path. They're listening in, but they don't want to hear his, like, insane rambling. This is a hard one. This is like a tier above what they should be. Okay. We have more intense music too for this fight, I guess. I'm gonna use Invictus Rotus just because I'm paranoid. Ooh, very nice. I was lucky considering I didn't know what it was going to do. Ah. Use some of those fragments up. I have a million of them. Yeah.
任せよ。良きに計らえ。返上するぞ。
Another good one. Hell yes. Good. Ah. Nearly there, actually. That was really good.
その調子だ。息を乱すな。
Fuck. What was the two things I was doing at like the beginning of every last turn? I completely forgot what my moves were before.
始めるぞ。
Ah.
ではないか。こんなものか。
There we go. That was not as bad as I thought.
次は励むがよい。
Well, that was a lot of XP too.
剣の研ぎには役に立った。
I know it was something. I love the point up emoji. It's so good for little things like that. Yes, this is like secret spots. Huh. It's another one? This one's weaker than the other one I just fought though.
良い声で泣かせてやろう。共に勝利を。
Ah. Ah. Okay, it's fine. It's just that one that was really hard for some reason.
もっと褒めても良いのだぞ。
Okay, so I'm assuming this just connects over there again? Yeah. No? Oh shit, okay. I want that item though, there's an item box over there. Saber really doesn't like being stuck on corners. She like jiggles. Let's eat a... Wait, no. That's fine. We'll be okay.
心して命じよ。
Right, so is that like attack? Like this one? I think?
華麗に決めよう。
No. Always wrong.
まだまだ。とどめていこう。
Ugh. Always getting some of those wrong.
悪くない。
It's fine.
むしろ良い。
So we want to attack, break, attack, break, break.
始めるぞ。良きに計らえ。
Nope, of course.
どこだ。
Mm.
どこだ。鈍いな。
Oh, we are doing shit there. 12 HP left.
しっかりせぬか。持ち直すのだ。
What the hell is this? I don't know.
華麗に決めよ
Even if we fuck up, we've killed it. It's fine.
う。悪くはなかった。
And full HP. Don't need to heal. Nice. Level up. Healed me fully. It's fine. That's all we needed. Remedy. Okay.
早速使うとしよう。無駄遣いもまたよし。
Any other secret branches? No. Okay. Is this guy? This should be relatively easy. Wait, my health is literally 1984. The funny number, chat. I'll censor everyone in chat.
始めるぞ。返上するぞ。
Literally 2077, yeah.
励むがよい。前進だな。
The map says Jinako. Chat, the map on the left spells Jinako. Not the first time in this game. More like Kinkoa. Literally 3.14159. Yeah. Jinkoa. Yeah, yeah. It is a bit janky, but it's all the letters of her name, still. It's not the first time that the game has given, like, maps that, like, have some kind of, like, layout meaning, or, like, produce an image when you look at them. Right, so this is gonna be... Always fuck this one up. Break. Okay. Probably not the same pattern again, but... No, it is the same pattern again. I'm dumb. I might actually die. Oh no, okay, it's fine. Okay, this one... Oh, I know this one. This is this one. Ah, no I don't. It's still just like all attacks, this one. Never mind. Oh, you fucking tease. What is this? It's more level down there too. Really? There we go. That's the way. Jinko got you, yeah. Pawing at the wall. Tail wagging furiously. Let me in. That is... this one? No. Oh, fuck. Ooh, nice crit. Let her in. Yeah, exactly, like that. Jinkoa Kakigiri, yes. There's more to explore up here though. There's a save spot which I kind of want, and some item of some kind. Right, so, Nope, always fucking it up. Fucking hell. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing my own turn, and then try and, like, just note those down for what I try next turn, but I have no memory of, like, the moves I just did. This is a mistake again, isn't it? No? Okay. Attack, defend, defend. Out of memory? I have no memory, I'm afraid. I spent all of my memory turning it into physical RAM sticks for chat to use as points. Is this like the one that's just guards? Nope. Yeah, this one's all breaks. Huh. Okay. That was just all breaks. Whereas this one's mixed, so that one's going to be starting off differently. Maybe? I don't know. Ow. Another squinch. Is that the computer emoji? Oh, yeah, Joviet computer. Yeah. Being squished into it. Shockwave second strike. Ooh, that's a thingy. I'm gonna go make dinner now. Thank you for stream. Thank you for coming, Arachno Squid. I appreciate it. Enjoy dinner. Increase the master's MP by 60. 15 MP X to stun ×2 and defeat weaker enemies. Sure. Yeah. Allows the use of field skill Mana Burst B. Stuns for 2 turns, plus eliminates weaker enemies. Sure, let's try it. The other one I was not using anyway, so... Can I not use the fountain? Where do I get to that? Is it just along here? Yeah. I'm dumb. Nothing else beyond? No, okay. Cool. Burger? Ooh, yes. We'll make burger. So, it wasn't this one, it was... Where are we going? Yeah, this one. And then down here I think is like real progress, this one. Yeah, here we go, we're at the gate and everything. Cool. That must connect to... up there, I guess. Huh. Oh, there's another teleport behind it. This would be a teleport or a checkpoint or something, I guess? Not anymore, I guess. Where have they gone? This map is huge. Oh, okay, we made it to the relief. Huh. Oh, she's walled herself off behind it. Hey, giant Junico. We finally arrive at the innermost section of the 12th floor. Junico is standing statue still in the back of this room. Still no signs of Kana. Junico has stayed all alone since the 11th floor. If her wish is for death itself, then what could Kana possibly do about it? Now I can do even less. Go any further and you're dead meat. Junico's dispassionate voice echoes throughout the labyrinth. It sounded to me like that prank she made once before. Junico's tone doesn't sound serious either. Just thinking about budging a single inch makes all the tendons and muscles in my body squeak with a voiceless wail. This is giving me goosebumps. This sensation, it's what awaits those who were defeated in the Holy Grail War. That's the last SG. I'll give it to you if you want it. You'll just die a little. Right, don't think about doing anything rash. Worthy sacrifices is mere nonsense, those who live say. Never abandoning hope or yielding one's will to fight is how one breaks ground.
全く美しくないではないか。
Of course, that's my public stance on the matter. A manner of death such as this has absolutely no beauty to it, does it? There's nothing to suspect. This is a trap. I don't think it's likely that Jinako built a wall like this on her own. No, this is like the extermination wall between like two masters in the like after one defeats the other. BB probably gave her a hand. I'm sure that BB is looking down on us and chuckling over how frightened we are to be at death's door. If that's the case, then I... If you won't go, then allow me to go, Hakuno Kishinami. If you won't die, then allow me to live, Hakuno Kishinami. Huh. Just gonna walk into it and kill himself on it. Gatou! Now he's ahead of us.
しかし、貴様、いつもの能天気ぶりはどうした？落としてきたか？
But hey, what happened? You're usually so carefree. Are you dropping your act?
この辺りが頃合いよ。ジナコカリギリの俗念と呵責。俺がいただく。
This should be just about the right time. This foolish monk shall accept Jinako Karigiri's worldly desires and self-censure. Gato, what's going on? This doesn't feel right somehow. I don't see an iota of his usual irksomeness. In his expression is neither anger nor fear. I see enlightenment and... is that pity? In any case, Gato is going for the wall of death. I say... This isn't the time to be showing off. You'll just be throwing your life away. Don't push it. Don't. You'll just be throwing your life away. Don't push it. Don't. That would be either of the last two. I don't think he believes... he doesn't think he's throwing it away. The wall that kills you versus strong pineapple. Yeah. You can't do this, Gato. There's no sense in it.
どうもこうもない。これが小生の役割なのだ。ポジションメイキングである。
It is what it is. This is the role I must play. I'm making my position clear. I don't think anything I would have said would have stopped him. As if slipping through the entrance curtains of a casual izakaya bar, Gato smoothly steps into that domain. Jinako's body snaps stiff with horror. I sense the machinations of the labyrinth ruthlessly unfold. I was unable to even react fast enough against Gato's overly composed determination. No, I had a sliver of a margin to stop him, but a suppressive determination swelled behind Gato. Old man, I can't stop it at this point. You'll be disassembled. All traces of you will be lost from the moon cell. You'll die. But you're as big as a whale, so it'll take more time to process you than other people, old man.
おっさんではない。坊さんであると言ったはずだ。
I'm no old man. I thought I told you. I'm a monk.
ああ、それと一つ言い忘れておった。策がないと言ったな。すまぬが、あれこそが嘘だ。
Also, there's one more thing I forgot to mention. I told you I had no plan, right, Kishinami? Sorry, but that was the lie.
死なねばならないと聞いて、小生の出番とピンときてな。
Once I heard that someone must die. Oh, he's still going. Once I heard that someone must die, I just knew it was my time to shine. And that's because...
実は小生、すでに死んでおったのだ。いや、うすうす感づいていたが、記憶を取り戻してはっきりしたわい。
The truth is that I was already dead. Well, I had faintly suspected it, but once I regained my memories, it became clear as day.
なので、ここで死しても同じこと。死者が死ぬことで SG が手に入るとは、これほどうまい妙案はありえまい。
Thus, perishing here is all the same. Obtaining an SG by having a dead man die? What cleverer, genius plan is there? Okay, yeah. So he's one of the masters who was defeated already, but he was resurrected on this, like, far side of the moon, I guess. So back in the real Holy Grail War, he is already dead. So even if he escapes back to the near side, the moon cell will identify him as someone who should be dead and just erase him then. Even if he escapes, he'll just get like erased instantly. So, you know, even if he escapes with everyone else, like, he'll just get deleted instantly the moment he escapes. So why not do this instead? Gatou roars, laughing. This isn't something one can just laugh off. He already bit it, yeah, so he already doesn't have anything to lose. Yeah. He lost in the Holy Grail War. This isn't something one can just laugh off. Gatou was already dead. He was probably defeated in the Nearside's Holy Grail War. To tell the truth, I had a feeling that's how it was. I mean, Gatou said it himself. My servant went away. Yeah, he's a human summoned without a servant, so that means he was defeated. Or a human, you know, who is on the far side without a servant. Just like Shinji. We killed Shinji. He was like the first boss in the first game. That's why Shinji doesn't want to talk to us anymore, is because he got his memories back and he realized that we killed him in the first round. His servant wasn't preyed on by BB's black noise. Before Gatou was attacked by BB, he had already lost his servant, so basically after he was defeated in the Holy Grail War, he was plunged into the far side. So that's why. Within the near side, Monji Gatou is a master who's already dead. He's a ghost who can't exist anywhere else besides the far side of the moon. He's nothing more than a dead man's dream, having been processed by the moon cell as being defeated on the near side.
Gatou Dancho.
Chief Gatou.
やっぱりそうだったのね。
So it really was like that.
そう悲しむな、良きライバルたちよ。愚僧は力及ばず、聖杯戦争の4回戦で敗北し、容赦なく塵に帰った。
Don't be so sad, my virtuous rivals. By my lack of strength, I lost the 4th round of the Holy Grail War and cruelly returned to being dust.
だがその刹那、死は確定したものの、消滅する直前に BB が現れ、小生をこの裏側に引き込んだのだ。
However, there was an instant. Though my death was decided, BB appeared before I ceased and pulled me into the far side.
この体は元より死人。悲しむことはお門違いだ。むしろこう思ってほしい。
This body was a corpse all along. Your sorrow is misguided. I'd prefer you think of me this way.
死んだガトーがまた笑った。死んでからも役に立った二度おいしいウルトラグドウソウがいたのだと。
Though Gatou had died, he laughed again. He was useful even after dying, and was, for a second time, a great ultra-truth-seeking monk.
おっさん。
Old man, you too.
おっさんはおかしいっす。なんで笑えるっすか。こんなのいじめっす。
No, you're acting strange, old man. Why would you be laughing? This is bullying.
聖杯戦争で負けて死んだと思ったら生きていて助かったって喜んでいたら現実を突きつけられて。
You lost the Holy Grail War and thought you were dead, then you lived on. You were glad you were saved, then you show us the truth.
おっさんはもっと怒ったり悲しんだりすべきっす。っていうか本気でわかんない。
You should be more angry, more sad, old man. I mean, I really don't get it.
私を救うとか言ってたけど、おっさんの方が何倍も救われないじゃん。
You said all that stuff about saving me, but you're 1,000 times less hope than me, old man.
あんなに神様言ってずっと信じてきたのに、神様はおっさんを救わない。
You went on and on about gods. You've always believed in them, and now there's no god saving you.
そんなのおかしいと思わないの？不公平だらけじゃない。この世は全部残酷にできている。
Don't you think that's strange? Everything is unfair. This world is nothing but cruelty, the whole thing.
ハンピーは救われない。負け組は生まれた時から決まってる。死の運命は冗談みたいに落ちてくる。
The normies can't be saved. Doom falls straight down on losers, of course, from the day they're born, like it's some big joke.
そうよ。何も悪いことをしてないのに、私のパパとママは死んじゃった。
That's right. They did nothing wrong, but my papa and mama still died.
普通に道を歩いてただけなのに、映画みたいにぺしゃんことか笑えない。
All they did was walk down the street, and they got flattened like it's some movie. That's not funny.
トラックの事故って何？アイスバーンで滑ったって何？運がなかったって何？
An accident with a truck. What? It slipped on an icy road. What? They weren't lucky. What?
才能がない人間には運さえないっていうわけ。文句を言う機会さえ取り上げられてるの。
Does that mean people without talent don't even have luck? They don't even get the chance to complain?
やだ。私はもうやだ。こんなひどい放置プレイ耐えられない。
I'm done. I'm done with this now. I can't take this awful game of neglect.
神様はパパとママを見放した。私だって見放した。
The gods abandoned Papa and Mama. They even abandoned me.
じゃあ生きていてもしょうがない。この社会、どこにも救いはない。ネットの中ぐらいしか平等じゃない。
So what can I do, even if I'm alive? There's no salvation anywhere in this kind of world. The only fair place is on the internet.
だからしょうがないよね。私は何も悪くない。ネットに引きこもるのは当然だもん。
So there's nothing I can do about it, right? I did nothing wrong. Of course I'll confine myself to the internet.
うん。ネットだけが平等の暇つぶし。みんなで仲良く距離を保って、なんとなく仲間泣きができればいいんだ。
No, the internet is only fair when it comes to wasting time. We all keep a friendly distance, sort of feeling like friends is good enough.
みんなで妬み合って、憎み合って、ごちそうを分け合って、笑い合って、虚しさも分け合って。
We envy together, hate together, split our goods together, laugh together, share in the futility of it all.
それでいい。あとはゆっくり。いつか来る死を待ってるだけでいい。
That's fine, just patiently waiting for death to come. That's fine.
私は脱出なんてしない。私は何も期待しない。私は本当なんて聞きたくもない。
I won't escape. I don't expect anything. I don't want to hear the truth.
だって初めからいなかった。みんなを見守ってくれる神様なんてどこにもいなかったんだから。
I mean, they never existed to begin with. Those gods who watch over everyone never existed anywhere. Like a broken dam, Jinako pours her heart out. Yeah, Jesus. Really rough. She's just... Yeah. This is the breaking point for Jinako. Like, we're not even inside her head yet, and she's already just this bad. Little Jinako's suffering is increasing. Little Jinako's suffering is increasing. These cries didn't come from being trapped in the far side of the moon. They were pent up inside her since long before. And Hakano Kishinami has no answer to her cries. I can't even recall my memories from before the Holy Grail War. I'm probably not qualified to sympathize with Jinako's grief. If anyone can dispel her darkness, it's one person and one person only. Only Monji Gatou, now standing on the drawn precipice of death, gazing at Jinako with full composure.
参ったの。
Exactly, Kira, yeah. Now this is a bit of a pickle.
それは違う。それは違うのだ。 その怒りは全くもって意味のないものなのだ。
That's wrong. That's wrong, see? Your anger has utterly no meaning.
良いか、カリギリよ。お主は神様なんていないと言っておったが、それは間違いだ。
Listen, Karigiri. You said that there are no such thing as gods, but you're mistaken. Oh yeah, if I was in Jiniko's position right now and then some guy in front of me just like started saying, actually there is a god, I would just fucking kill him. I would just throttle him instantly. Like, fuck off.
神はいる。確かにいる。俺は世界を巡って多くの、あまりにも多くの神に触れてきた。
Gods exist. They positively do. I traversed the world and came into contact with many, far too many gods.
土着の神がいた。侵略者の神がいた。営みから生まれた神がいた。営利から生まれた神がいた。
There were indigenous gods. There were invader gods. Gods born from natural intercourse. Gods born from commercialization. What if the real gods were all of us? He's getting to that probably, isn't he?
恐るべきたたり神もいた。小生好みの肉感的な女神もいた。よくわからない萌え神もいた。
There were fearsome curse gods, sensual goddesses that interested me greatly. Even moe gods that I didn't quite understand.
まさに千差万別。八百万の概念は日本だけの話ではない。地球規模の話よ。
Truly an infinitive variety, and not all concepts of gods lie solely in Japan. It's a global phenomenon. Global phenomenon.
その多種多様さに圧倒されながらも、俺はある事実に気づいた。すべての神にはある共通点があると。
Although I was overwhelmed by the diversity, I came upon a truth. All gods have something in common. Yeah, they don't fucking exist.
お主には言うまでもなかろう。現実世界において。
Shut up, chat. I can't talk.
神はこの惑星には存在しない。
I bet I hardly need to tell you. Out in the real world, on this planet, there exist no gods who bless individuals.
それで、ようやく悟った。この世に神は増します。されど、人を救う神は、ただの一つもいないのだと。
And at last, I was enlightened. Gods exist in this world. Yet not one god exists who saves people.
なぜだかわかるか。単純なことだ。それは、アバターを彫った者は人間だからだ。
And do you know why that is? It's simple. Humans are sculpted in the gods' images.
人間とは、奪い、殺し、貪り、そして忘れるもの。おお、まさにスーパーニート。
Humans, they steal, kill, covet, and lastly forget. Oh yes, truly they are super neats.
嘆かわしきかな。人間とはそもそもニートなのだ。何も悪いことではない。
Humans were just wretched neats all along. There's nothing wrong with that. Gods help those who help themselves. Answer, but he kind of has a point. I suppose, but I don't know. This is not like a helpful thing. This wouldn't help me in the slightest. Not at all. Like, he's just waffling about shit. Fuck religious people. Fuck magical thinking. Fuck that spiritual bullshit. Sorry. I can't help myself when confronted with someone like this. Magical thinking is the root cause of all fucking evil. Are you...
マジで
For real?
じゃあジナコさんが引きこもっているのも動物として普通なんすか
Gwat, so, in terms of being an animal, it's normal for Jinako to shut herself in.
そうなのだ。なので衣食住が足りていればうちにこもるのは自明の理。基本人間は怠けるもの、罪深いもの。
That's right. Because if all one's basic needs are met, it is only natural to shut in. At their core, humans are idle, sinful beings. Not necessarily, but people will tend to take time off if they can, and most of the time people put those into creative pursuits or things they genuinely enjoy themselves. I hate the idea of sin. It actually makes me genuinely, like, disgusted. The idea of, like, sin.
ゆえに人間は己が悪であることを否定できないがゆえ、自らを罰したくて仕方がない。
Humans cannot deny their born wickedness, thus they cannot help but punish themselves. No. I can't just stand here and, like, try and refute everything he says.
しかし愚かなるか。人間は人間を罰せられるのだ。何しろ同じ穴の無地なだからな。そこで必要になったものが神だ。
Foolish or no, people failed to punish humanity. Birds of a feather, after all. And for us birds, a need for gods arose. Shut up!
神々は人間を救わない。人々の理想によって性格を得た神。人間の望み通り、人間を悪として扱う。
The gods don't save people. The gods personified by humanity's ideals treat people as evil, as was our true desire.
神とはこれ、人間への究極の罰なのだ。これが地上を駆け回り、すべての宗教を学んだ小生の結論である。
This is what gods are. Humanity's ultimate punishment. From having ran about the earth and studied all religions, that is my takeaway.
罰。神様が罰。
Punishment? This is God's punishment. But what is God's punishment here? What is the punishment here? What, Jinako having her parents flattened by a truck is punishment? What for? What did she do? She didn't do anything wrong. She has no innate sin. She is not innately sinful. And therefore her parents were flattened by a fucking truck, and then she spent 15 years stuck on the internet because she's a NEET. Like, traumatized, unable to leave the house. No. I'm disgusted. The parts of Monji Gato's soul which compose him. At best, I'd expect these physical, visual components to occupy no more than one small portion of his resources. Even that's starting to clearly fade away. He's being tormented by an unimaginable agony and an unspeakable sense of loss. Despite that, Gatou explains merit with ever more fluidity and increasing volume.
恐ろしい結論だった。
A frightening takeaway.
俺は怒りに任せ、完全な神を求めた。人間の悪性にまみれていない原始の神聖を探し続けたのだ。
I gave myself to rage and sought a perfect god. I keep searching for a primordial god, unbesmirched by the wickedness of man. Prefer a tasty takeaway? True. I would say it's the human need to explain away the inexplicable, i.e. survivor's guilt, but you know, I get the anger because religiosity doesn't actually emotions are natural. I guess, yeah, like, it's like, yeah, sure. Doesn't like to say emotions are natural, yeah. It just bothers me so much that religious stuff just always circles back to, like, you are at fault, and this god will fucking, like, punish you for this shit. Like, no, don't do that. That's dumb. You are not born wrong. There is no such thing as being born sinful. It's superstition. It's indistinguishable from any other kind of superstition. Magical thinking and spirituality and religiosity are all just nonsense rubbish that only ever leads people down the worst paths possible in terms of dealing with issues they face. Even if, like, on surface level it looks like you're actually, like, fixing a problem or, like, using the idea of, like, a god to get through a hard time, it's just worse in the long run because you open yourself up to magical thinking. And once you open yourself up to that, it's like anything else can just be explained away by mysticism and rubbish and shit. There's much healthier ways of dealing with all of this that does not rely on mystical fucking nonsense. I did that knowing that the very action itself was evil.
まあそれはそれでよい。若気の至りだ。俺の反省などお主にする話ではないな。
Well, that's enough of that. I was enthusiastic in my youth. You don't need to hear about half my life. Gatou suddenly took a breath and looked at the palm of his hand. His fingertips were riddled with holes now, overflowing with noise. One couldn't even tell if he was holding up scissors or paper. I personally believe in learning from example practically, but I tend to be in a minority with that. Believe in learning from example practically? You mean like, you know, from something happening, you learn from that? I can kind of see what you mean. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to be like full-on aggressive to people who do have spirituality, but I feel sorry for anyone who, you know, is earnestly, you know, fully on board with like believing in some shit. I think it's wrong when it's exploited for anthropocentric interests, but it's not magical thinking that's the issue, though. Indigenous worldviews tend to be far more grounded than Western humanism, liberal materialism. I can say all this shit, and then Chloe comes in with like the big words, and I feel like a fucking idiot. I wish I could put my own points against that, but I do not have the luxury of typing and rewording my sentences to properly respond. Because I have to be like, I'm on the spot, I'm live, I'm thinking and saying on the spot. I don't have the luxury of being able to type out a response in a way that I can formulate it before submitting it. Otherwise, I'll just be dead air, and I'm supposed to be playing a fucking video game right now. I don't know. No, I hate. I'm staunchly anti-theist. When it's basically just serves some rich dude who profits from everything, clearly it's like a structural problem. Yeah. But listen, I'm not on board with any kind of mysticism or, you know, religious thinking in general. Even indigenous religions I'm against, really. Like, fine, I'm not going to stop you from believing in anything. I'm not going to, like, try and convince you out of it. I'm not going to say that, like, you're an idiot for doing this, but I just think there are better ways of understanding the world than through your explanations that you just make up. I get that, like, sometimes you have, like, religious explanations that then evolve as you try and understand your religion. You then become able to, you know, pinpoint, like, trying to understand the world and trying to understand your religion or, you know, your religious views of the world can lead you to more real answers. Like a lot of old, like, discoveries and stuff that we actually know of now, a lot of the people working on it at the time were religious themselves, and they sought after it in a way to understand God's creation or whatever the fuck, you know? That kind of shit. That's my problem as someone who regularly gets this stuff battered into me. It gets a lot of genuine hypocrisy. Yeah. I don't know. Right. I hate talking about religion in any way. Because there's always someone who, like, comes in with a much more nuanced opinion and better ways of wording things that I can't do. I have real reasons why I think these things. I just can't word an argument to talk about it. Or he doesn't see himself as satisfied, perhaps.
カリギリよ。己と神を嘆くのは時間の無駄だ。
Giri, lamenting me or the gods is a waste of time.
なぜなら、神様はお前を見放したのではない。
That's because the gods haven't abandoned you.
神は、初めから誰も見てはいない。お前は初めから誰にも見放されてはいない。
The gods never watched over anyone to begin with. From the very beginning, no one had ever abandoned you.
じゃあ
Then,
どうして自分だけこんなに苦しいっすか？
why am I the only one who suffers this
ど
much?
うして自分はどこにも行けないっすか？
Why do I have no place to go? Is he getting the SG? What's going on? Sentinel wails and Gatou nods. My left arm is reacting, it's the signal that an SG is materializing. Except Monji Gatou's arm was shining too, with a far greater intensity. Gatou wasn't bestowed with the 5 meditations technique, but in his arm burns a radiance that shouldn't be, and it shines dazzlingly.
どうしてどこにも行けなかったのか。なぜ悪行を犯していなかったのに、お主の人生は苦しかったのか。
Why had you nowhere to go? What reward is pain for one who lives a life without transgression?
それは誰のせいでもない。わかるか？それはただ間が悪かっただけなのだ。
It's nobody's fault, don't you see? You were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
何それ？間が悪かった。
Hold on, what does that mean? The wrong place, at the wrong time?
そうだ。お前自身の選択も、お前を取り巻く環境も。
Sure, the life you led for yourself, the environment you exposed yourself to.
お前が良しとして、しかし手に入らなかったささやかな未来の夢も。
That modest dream for a future where you came to no contentment. It was a future you never got your hands on.
それらすべてが、たまたまその時だけ、噛み合わなかっただけなんだ。
Every one of those things in your life was little more than a fickle star that refused to align.
お主の人生は、それだけの話である。
And such is your life, a fickle star. His voice was humble yet bold, thus spoke Gatou. Such is your life, a fickle star, was his conclusion so cruel and detached? And how could Gatou say those words with such moving and warm affirmation? To call someone's life a fickle star, it's as if he were a teacher slapping some glittery stickers on a few homework assignments after their pupils slaved away to finish them. You...
そんな間に合わせの理屈なんかで済まされる話じゃない。
You can't just chalk everything I've been through up to bad timing.
間が悪かっただけなんて。そんなの無意味だし、デタラメだし。
My circumstances...
人間はやりきれないよ。
My circumstances were unhappy coincidences. Are you joking? That doesn't work. Bad RNG is a game thing. People can't live that way. It says a lot that shit happens is a normally unacceptable response. But it is how things work though sometimes, you know? Like, shit does just happen. If he led with that, without all the religious shit that he was waffling about nonsensically, fine. That would have done more for Jinako than talking about gods and rubbish. Jinako screams again. You can see her heart cave in on itself. What's cruel and certain is that the more Jinako senses Gatou's nearing death, the brighter the SG shines. This corrupted monk's coercive lecture imparts onto Jinako's mind the absolute truth about the meaning and futility of death. Though likely blinded by now, Gatou turns his eyes towards his arm and smiles, satisfied. Or so it looked like to me.
ジナコ、お主も悪い。だが周りも悪い。要は全てが悪かった。
Jinako, indeed, you are to blame. Your surroundings are also to blame. All facets of life are in themselves our transgressions. Shut the fuck up, honestly.
人生とはそんなものだ。全てが悪いのだから悲観するのはバカバカしいぞ。
That's what life is. Everything is at fault. Is it not foolish to lament this? Oh. You're the foolish one, old man. You're a big fat liar, way more than someone like me. True. Tell him off. You've been all alone this whole time, even more than me, haven't you? No one understood you, did they?
悲しいな。悲しいだけだ。それとは別のところに喜びもまたあった。人生とは無意味という意味のせめぎ合いだ。
Indeed. Sad, but sad all it was. Sad is all it was. Even then, by looking elsewhere, there's joy to be found. Life is conflict between meaning and futility.
なのでこう思うのだ、ワコード。ただ間が悪かったのだと。すべての物事は大抵それで片がつくぞ。
Look at it this way, young one. Your timing could have been better, that's all. Everything in your life could be better.
騙されたと思って口にしてみるがいい。気持ち、心が軽くなるからな。
If you don't believe me, just say it out loud. Feel the weight fall off your shoulders. Gahahaha, whatever. While laughing, Gatou abruptly spins around. His face is hardly recognizable. His frail, noise-coated hand reaches toward me, as if beckoning me, as if trying to grab at me. Raita! A chill jolts through me. This is farewell. The moment I clutched his hand, it spontaneously disintegrated. The slightest instant, he firmly grips back, enough to hurt. His grip felt like a gnarled, sun-baked rock. Delivered to me was Jinako Karigiri's final SG.
Ossan, そんなことを言うために、私なんかに伝えるために、ここまで来たっていうの。
You really did this, old man. So you could say all that stuff to someone like me. This could have been spitting if it came from anyone but Gatou, but can't help but find it annoying. I don't think there's any redeeming this. I don't think any of what he said has been, like, substantial or, like, useful in any way.
無論 SG なんぞよくわからぬ。勝手についてきよった。
Of course. I know little about these SG things, but I did this on my own accord.
では、小生はこれにて入滅。生涯をかけて物心を求めた男が死後さまよってはいられまい。
So it is time that I expire, for a man who spends his lifetime seeking nirvana has no business wavering before death.
聖者の役に立って消えるのなら、これこそ善行。ジナコカリギリの棘も取れたし、言うことなしである。
If my end takes the shape of a helping hand, then let me pluck Jinako Karigiri's thorn. Death doesn't get any better than that.
ま、それはそれとして、心の悩みはともかく、 体のだらしなさは節操の管轄外。
That said, even if I can heal your mind, a woman's waist size is outside my humble jurisdiction. Fuck off!
さらばだジナコ。次に会う時までダイエットに勤しんでおれ。目標、成人女性の平均65キロなり。
Farewell, Jinako. Until we meet again, be diligent with your diet. The average weight for an adult woman is 65 kilograms. Okay, just fucking die already. Come on, leave. Go away. Fuck off. Yeah, there's a reason no one asked you. All systems are green here. Thank you very much. Now shoo, shoo. Yeah, go, leave. Fucking die already. Jesus.
強がりは焼き豚のもと。その虚言癖だけは生中には治らぬようだの。
Bravado is the spice of life, I see, but it sustains no one. Still, you're not going to make things better for yourself with white lies alone. Oh, finally, he's gone. You know, for the longest time, he was just like a goofy side character who did like nothing. But now all of a sudden, he has like a big dramatic exit, waffling on about shit that really pisses me off. And now I just have no, like, enjoyment for this character at all. He was already kind of annoying, you know, just like a shitty side character who didn't really do anything. And now he's just like really pissed me off, like for real. Monji Gatou disintegrates, laughing until the very end. Good riddance. He may have accepted that this would happen ever since he got his memories back. His strength deserves respect. Once he accepted that he was a dead man, he toiled for his allies until the very end. Monji Gatou stuck to what he did best. Yeah, what religious people do best. Lecturing to people who don't give a shit. No, I'll stop myself. Old man, did he really die? This isn't happening. I didn't mean for this. I didn't. All I meant to do was make the point that everyone dies in the end. I didn't want to kill, as if I would actually mean all that go ahead and die stuff. Why do you have to go die all on his own? That's not fair to me, you terrible, terrible, awful old man. Why did you up and die, huh? To show off, to impress me? To put my foot in my mouth? None of that was worth your life. What's wrong with you? Where the heck is Kana? She told him to, like, stay behind. And I don't think he can disobey that order. I'm not sure. But there was an explanation before about, like, she has, like, bad synergy with him. So he couldn't, like... Servants need magical energy from... servants need magical energy from their masters in order to like, manifest and do stuff with their masters. But if the master's in, like, a bad state and can't provide the magical energy, then the servant can't materialize. That's why Kana didn't save Jinako at the beginning, because she was panicking and couldn't focus her magical energy into a summon. And I think she's in a state now where she can't really do that again. Kana's very good at following orders, is kind of his whole thing. That too, I guess. You know more about the game than I do, Ichi. You sacrifice yourself, tell me to live on, and whatever. It's a disgrace. No, I really have nobody to turn to. We're right here, Jinako. Enough, I've had enough. What a piece of garbage I am. I can't go living with this shame. Hindu mythology is fun like that sometimes. I wish I knew more about it. I don't know. I'll leave it to chat to correct me, as always. Kind of wish there was like one thing I was knowledgeable about so that I could like talk about it. But no matter what, it's always chat just like telling me about the real things that happen. Like Ichi's here correcting me about all the fate stuff. Chloe's here, you know, talking about languages and religious stuff, whatever. I don't know. I don't know shit. I'm here talking about burger? Yes, cabbage, thank you. Don't follow me, don't anyone come near me. Someone like me should be locked up and left alone forever. Gato's words weren't able to save Jinako. No, that may be wrong. If anything, Gatou probably saved Jinako too well. He made sure Jinako got the message and then some. So it's Jinako who can't deal with his still being around. The answer Gatou showed her was so correct that Jinako, who hates her own weakness so much, couldn't take it anymore. Countdown mechanism confirmed cleared. Hakuno Kishinami's status all clear. With the loss of the SG, the labyrinth's 12th floor is now temporarily stabilized.
Rani, あなたのシステムボイスが今ほどありがたいことはありません。冷静さを取り戻すにはいい反応です。
Rani, your emotionless reporting is more devoid of appreciation than ever. It's a good response to gain us back our composure.
いえ、こんな言い方しかできない自分が嫌になりますね。
No, I'm sure you hate that your computer talk is all that you can use to help out at this point. First, a special interest, I apologize if I overstep. It's fine, it's just that like sometimes I feel like fate's a thing that I can actually know about and tell my chat about, and then there's always someone who knows more, you know? My knowledge areas are more art computery anyway, so I don't know much either. Does this mean we will get the girl back, please? The girl back? We'll get Jinako back, we will. We will get her back some way, I'm sure.
Listen
up, Hakuno. You're to pull back for the time being. The battle within Jinako's mind is nigh. Along with you, we all need a little time to clear our heads. Yep. Okay, right, let's save, and I need to end stream. I'm 20 minutes over time-ish. I'm well over time, actually. I'm like half an hour over, basically. Not that I have a strict deadline, but it's like, I try and stick to it. Darn. Well, I'm sorry, I'm already 3 hours, 18 minutes. And I stop at 3 hours on Tuesdays. That's my regular time. So... nothing to really stop that, unfortunately. I did just save, didn't I? I did just save. It's all good, I just didn't notice the time either. Right, yeah. Yeah. I was eyeing the time during the whole, like, Gato bit. I was looking at the time the whole time and thinking, when is this fucking cutscene gonna end? Right. Are we raiding out? We are, but who am I raiding to? Sora's live. Baron's live. We go say hi to Sora, I guess? Yeah, we'll go say hi to Sora. What is that? Hello? Is that someone... In my recommended streams, there's someone doing a live watch-along of High School of the Dead. What the fuck is that doing there? Hello? How does that work? How are you allowed to do that on Twitch? For one, that's like a copyrighted show. For two, it's boobs. Like, more explicit than this game. Loophole? Oh, I have no idea. Bizarre. That was in my, like, list of recommended raiding targets. No idea who they even are. Anyway, go say hi to Sora. I will be live again on Thursday, probably, if I don't take the day off. I don't know. I'm taking this week off work, so maybe I'll take the day off Thursday as well. I don't know. I have not skipped a day for streaming in, like, a very, very long time. I have not skipped a single stream in forever, basically. Well, I have skipped streams before in my life, but I haven't skipped a stream in a very long time now, so whatever. If you want to watch my other VODs, they're all on YouTube. Follow me on Blue Sky. I'm on Tumblr too. I don't have a command for that. Everyone here who's watching already knows all these. I don't know why I'm saying that, so... The only people who watch me are already all my mutuals anyway, so... I don't know why I bother plugging stuff. Don't advertise my website. There's nothing on it. I haven't updated it since, like, what, last year now? I'm burnt out from HTML. Whatever. Anyway, go say hi to Sora playing a game of some kind. Amanda the Adventurer? I have no idea. Point and click adventure game? I don't know. Anyway, good night, chat.